try to make yourself remember, darling. Don't look for me, I'm just a story you've been told. So let's pretend a little longer, 'cause when we're gone, everything goes on. Well, you were staring at the window, and I said, I'll just bring the sea to you. Oh, but if I was gone tomorrow, won't the waves crash on? Is it selfish that I'm happy as we pass the setting sun? Someday I'll be overcast, but you won't have to cry, 'cause we'll do the grieving while I'm by your side. I said, don't try to make yourself remember, darling. Don't look for me, I'm just a story you've been told. So let's pretend a little longer, 'cause when we're gone, everything goes on. And I'm so scared of getting used to this, all the fines that keep you tethered in your room. You said I'm sorry that you worried, but don't apologize. I told you to forget me, but you stayed by my side when I said don't try to make yourself remember, darling. Don't look for me, I'm just a story you've been told. So let's pretend a little longer. Everything goes on. All right, I think we'll just do one song tonight because I did 3 yesterday, so we get to do 1 tonight, and I think that'll be more than enough. But how's it going, everybody? Welcome. Good evening. Apologies for the later start tonight. I had a recording I was at, and then the weather got really weird for like a half hour. Now it seems to have gotten better, which is nice. But I wanted to make sure I was playing it safe, that it wasn't like drastically thunderstorming and causing problems, because I'd rather be safe, and just also I wouldn't want everything to suddenly get interrupted while we were in the midst of streaming. So it was very important that I take the time to just be able to enjoy. So that is what we be doing, and yeah, so I've got honestly no complaints. So yeah, but how's it going, everybody? Hope you are all doing well as is. We're just chilling and vibing and hanging out and doing all our fun stuff. But yeah, how's everyone doing? I see we got Sam here, we got Cobra, we got Robin, we got Luna who's lurking, we got Kate as well. Be safe, it's important. You gotta cross all the streets, make sure you're doing well. And yeah, those are the most important things. Because you know what? You are more important than being here. The big old storm passed me and hit you, apparently. Though it's funny because it came and went. Like, it was super breezy, super windy, rain like that torrented down really quickly, and now it's just like peaceful. It's very casual. I can't get if I'm watching Twitch, right? Oh, that's also very fair. Yeah, just I mean more so like you can watch it, but like you probably shouldn't be typing huge messages while you're watching a Twitch stream while you're walking, is what I'm saying personally. But you're also welcome to have witnesses, obviously. That's all I'm saying. Because otherwise it gets pretty crazy. But yeah. But I guess at this point, I want to know exactly how y'all are doing today. That's the most important stuff. Because, yeah, I want to know how life has been. Why did Kate cross the road? I see. It's fine. Hate crossing major. That's also totally fair. I also do not like crossing major intersections because you never know what to expect. And then you're like, why? Why has this happened to me? So that's very fair. Nothing's just. I'm so sorry, Cobra. That's not fun at all. I'm good. I have ice cream now. Yay! Ice cream. I know I had a little bit of ice cream earlier today after lunch, so I had my little treat to help accompany me during work. What kind? I know what kind of ice cream Kate got. Later spoke a little gluttonous furball. Oh, goodness gracious. We love the little gluttony furballs. They're great. Yes, what kind? What kind of ice cream, Kate? Now you must inform the entire world as to what ice cream you had, because if you don't, they will find you and they'll be very sad that they aren't able to enjoy your company. You know, that's how this works, obviously. Let's see here. Okay, pull up my Spotify before I forget. Also, I realized I said hello to everyone who's on the side of Twitch, but not on the side of YouTube. That's on me. I see Mouse is here. Hello, no worries. I hope that you are enjoying your lurk wherever you're at. That's the most, you know, again, just enjoy where you're at. Make sure this is all good to go. Okay, get my Spotify up. Do what I was listening to before. But now we'll listen to Future Bass Essentials of the Olivier playlist. Because, you know, it's consistent. Make sure my shuffle is on, because it sometimes forgets to put it on. And I'm like, why? Brownie batter does sound pretty delicious. Half cookie dough, half brownie sounds like a divine combination. That is true. I did say not to type long messages, you know? I'm not saying that you should be typing long messages. My tip finding extra cookie dough is a failure, though. That is quite unfortunate. Half-baked ice cream cake? Like half-baked the, say, cheesecakes, or half-baked... I don't know. I'm not sure exactly if that's the exact same equivalent or not, but I think that's a fair assumption, though, perhaps, to an extent. Let's see here what am I doing. I wanted to make sure I had... What was I doing? Like, double-checking my head. All the fun facts and things. There's really not much I had to prepare for tonight. I'm like, oh, there's there extra stuff that I had to figure out? But I'm like, nope, that was really about it. So I'll hop in probably pretty quickly to make sure we have plenty of time for all of the enjoyment that is to come. But yeah, that's really about it, which makes things fun. I seriously ask for help. That's the worst. Hey Fred, how's it going? How art thou? Okay, I think we got everything we need ready, so let me go to here. Let me do this. Make sure all my chats are visible so I can see everyone, what they say, because that's, again, a very important part of the streams, is the fact that I can actually see what y'all are doing. Because that's, you know, if I didn't have y'all, I wouldn't have the gusto to even share the story that we get to share today. So, I think it's fun. Being tired is fun because the previous text was written for English before hitting send. You're like, you adjust it all so much and then it's gone. But hey, I still, you know, anything you send now is still far better than what I remember first meeting you when you first were kind of figuring out how to word things in English well. And now you write so well. It's so great. You're officially an English expert now. Let's see. Did I have this? Oh, I guess it's like trying to find it. I realized it probably was not saved last time. It was from the forest from earlier this week. There we go. Look, Minscraft. It's there. Hey, Tuffoya, how's it going? Ooh, I saw some lightning outside, but not like close. It's like far away lightning. Far away lightning. It's the best one. Best kind. It's out of the way, out of sight. No one need to be worried about it. Fixing sense. Mr. Ash, hello. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing this fine day? Hope you're doing A-okay at the very least. I still not forget you saying you search for this will answer Jackbox to find mine. Sometimes perhaps, but you know, that's okay. You know, it's part of the fun to figure out what things are out there. You at least make the effort, and that's the best part. Hey, Fire Fuzzbill, how's it going? Hey, Crystal, hello. Kano's Live, hello. Yes, we just got started a little bit ago, so you've not missed anything. We've not even jumped into the server yet, so you're all good. But yeah, I guess brief recap for those who are here before we jump in, just to give better context, so you'll be hearing from Olivier himself anyway. But last time on Princess SMP, Olivier had fallen asleep with the idea that he would be going on a scouting mission with General Amaterasu from the end to go and learn more about his hometown, as well as the general having, you know, kind of her own mission to learn more about a certain someone that she was looking for. So yeah, so we'll get to see exactly if that plans to go. I've already, hey, welcome. Yes, previously on Princess SMP. That's like, I should hire Gabe. I should have given like voice only stuff, but he'd hate it. He'd be like, ew, lore. I'm not going to voice lore. Disgusting. Even that's how he does his recaps for all of our D&D games, which hopefully tonight I'll hear if we're doing D&D on Saturday. We should be, but that's what I'm hoping for at the very least. But yeah, so that's where we left things off. So we'll have to see exactly how everything's going since then. Also, I don't know how much will come up, but it's something that I know is certainly on the back of my mind. But we have currently Helia is missing. We know that Arlo was not the Flame Festival, which is still distressing Olivier. He's not really sure exactly what happened to Arlo, where he's at. And yeah, I think those are the key points that sum up any extra bits that could be well recognized. So we'll see exactly what ends up happening tonight. Actually, I'm gonna open my door before I forget, so that way I can make sure the cooler air gets circulated. So 1 second, and then we'll get started on the SMP. Alright, there we go. The only bad thing about being warmer and more humid out is that my butt gets all sweaty in my chair. There's your TMI for the day. But okay, alright, I think we are square away to go, so let us get in and see what lies in store for us today. This feels so bare, packing it so empty. I'm so sorry, Cobra. Well, it's a good thing, though. It means, again, you get to look forward to going somewhere new, you know, to enjoy the place that it is, that you'll be going to. Even if it doesn't have internet yet, which, you know, is fine. But, alright, anyways. Goodbye, Kano. Kano, goodbye! Ah! Okay. Hello everyone. Welcome. Good day to all of you. Hello. Good morning or good day. It's good to see all of you. How are you doing all together today? I took my cape off. It is not lost. I know where it is. I just took it off before bed. I was feeling a bit warm, so you know I wanted to put it away. But this is everything. We know exactly where it is. Do not worry. Everything is fine. Sometimes, you know, sometimes I just don't want to wear my cape. You know, I don't have to. I am home. You know, it's been a long week, you know, but we've been doing a lot of fun things. So, you know, I think we are doing quite well. I have so much to show you. I'm so very excited. I got back with the general earlier this week. Oh, you can see, I think, did I show you this? We've made, oh yes, we did. I forgot. But we've added, oh, first of all, sorry, hold on a moment. We have added now art to everything. So, first things first, we have added a picture from the Flame Festival to our wall. We've got Rainer, myself, and Paige all together, hanging out. It's all there. We have a nice complete wall of 9 pictures now, which is quite nice. So we have that all together. We're going to expand this sometime. But okay, so we have that. We've moved the plushies around. We have added more art to our walls. We have already all this normal stuff, but we have a new art that was made by the amazing Cobra. They made this last week, I think. But they have this art. It's a very nice memory of mine. Well, not really nice, but you know, it is a... I suppose a somber realization that, you know, apparently I was worried that I did not care for the earth much anymore. But this sort of reminded me that perhaps I do care a little bit more than I want to admit. So it is okay. But I put it up so I do not forget, even though I'm still feeling a bit distressed about a few things, which is okay. But yes, that's it. We have new moss art as well. I think this may have been there before, but I want to show it anyway. We have a lovely moss. It's so cute. Little touches and be like, poop. But it is exceptionally very nice. So it's the chaos. Thank you for all this. It is so beautiful. We have this art as well, made by Gigi. It is of me and Arlo. I think one of our moments together, just when we were hanging out. It's so nice. See, you know, it's be okay. And then we say we love each other because we do, because we are good friends. And if you cannot tell your friends you love them, then what are you doing? You are sad people. You know, you must show your friends you love them. Hello, Bart. It's good to see you. How are you doing today, Nazil? Can I pet you while you're inside the thing? It'd be very cool if I could, but I don't think so, because you are the distant. But it's alright. Let's see here. Here's the Z around. Yeah, this been from off already. Did I put any more pictures down here? I do not think so. Oh, we expanded our storeroom. We had some extra time this week, so we added ourselves some new places. First of all, we've added a little assortment for all of our cards from the Radiant Craft TCG. So we've added all of them around, so now we have them in sticks, so we have all the cards in various places. I like how I can tell you how many cards I have of all the things, but you know, they are sort of around. We have a lot of energy cards right now. I do not know how to make a deck, but we'll have to try it sometime. So all that is together. And then, oh yes, we added a bit of a basement here. I do not know what to do with it yet, but we added it in case for more storage, because instead of having to go around, we want a bit to sit that down. So we have that there. So we have a little bit to move things there eventually, I think. Somewhat sort of. Okay, let's see. Also making sure. Can I hear myself? I'm double checking because sometimes I feel like, no, it is just quiet. I was like, I cannot hear any noise. It is so very silent. This is the right way. It is so. you know, I think it's because when you get to certain things, you realize it just feels very quiet suddenly. So I want to make sure that my volume is appropriately loud enough to hear. Is this better? I think let's raise it up a little bit. There, yeah, that way I can hear people. Okay, and then yeah, everything else is pretty normal. There hasn't really been anything terribly different, you know, since we got back from our trip. It's been just slowly taking care of business, so I have no complaints. Let's see. Oh, we got some mail. Let's see, alright, we got a from. Oh, must be from a book from page. Let's see, Olivier page pen pal book. Olivier. Unfortunately, I seem to have lost our pen pad book. I believe it got lost when I was copying books for the Overwood Library. I do not remember everything in the previous reply as I got a bit too busy to respond. Oh, that's okay. I believe I got my poems at the very least. I'm glad you enjoyed my company festival. I have recently been starting with knowing if I'm being too much or forcing my company to others. Just relieved that you enjoyed it. I'm sorry to hear about your parents. I hope the acquisition helps you figure out what you wish to do. If there's anything I can do to assist you with that, I need only ask. I'm always here. I've been a bit exhausted lately. A lot of things have been piling on my shoulders. However, there's nothing I cannot handle. Part of me is happy to be relied on as I wish to be someone dependable, someone who can help others become who they wish to be. I hope to hear more details about these positions and everything else whenever you're ready to talk. I've been aiming this box so it's not get lost again. I enjoyed reading what you sent. Thank you for the cake, despite it being strawberry, it was good and I appreciate it. It seems as though baking is not my strong suit, so it is much too similar to sugar. Similar to sugar? Interesting. Also, pages give herself a signature. Nice, editor points. Oh, that's quite cool. If you remember to respond to that later. Nintendo, let's go check on the mouse. Get everything in order. Okay. Hello everyone, good to see all of you. Welcome to the party. About this weekend. I know I need to do more trades at some point too, to make sure that I am getting all the emeralds we want to be able to take care of regular business, I think. Let's see. Come on. There we are. Right, get this up, and then over. And then here we go, and then I still can't fly like I used to. It's just annoying. I used to be able to fly around a lot, and I do not know what has happened. I really wish I knew where it went. I had it for so long, and then that suddenly just disappeared on me. So I do not know. It is a bit frustrating, but it's also not the end of the world. It's very different. Deals. Okay, I think that is all the ones we have. Perhaps. We should find the recipe page. Work social purpose, to work on baking. Alright, that reminds me. I have sorry, hello Sigmas. We can see you later. I found what is it? I have located so when Daniel and I went to where I am from, my hometown. The name probably right now escapes me again, but my hometown, you know, we managed to. Oh, sorry, but we actually found a old family recipe that I had forgotten about, and I was very excited about it. So I need to show you. I have been making some of it in my where is it? It is located inside of my pot. And so it is right over here. I've been making a lot of it recently, but it is right in here. See, it is Ender Congee, specifically a dish that gives you a bunch of different puffs. And all it requires is Endermite meat and Ender pearl grain, and I believe rice as well, which is why we started building a bit more rice in our farm. But it is very good when you have it. It gives you, you can see if I show you, it has different buffs. So if I hold it, I get 6 bonus hearts, I get regeneration for time, I get resistance, and comfort. So it is a very comfy dish. I think it is something that my father used to use during the war from time to time. He was a bit of a chef as well. But it allows you to just do a lot of different things. So I think it is quite nice. So I plan to do a lot with it. I also moved, I figured out the egg is not growing in that pond. So I moved it to here, but it's not been hatching at all. So I do not know if it needs a bigger space to grow or what. But either way, everything seems to be at least okay. I don't know, but anyways, so there's many buffs I can get from the dishes. So I wanted to make it, you know, as perhaps food I can have for the future. In case I ever were to need it, or you know, perhaps if anyone would be in desperate times, I can give them something good to enjoy. So that is something that we have been taking care of at the very least. So that part is not too bad. which is good, as I'm doing this very slowly to make this easier for myself. It's okay, let's see. Store, put that in there, and then we have some rice. So we can go put this back to the area. I need to grow a lot more, which actually, to be fair, I have lots of bone meal now, which I can actually use for all that. So it is sort of a feeding mechanism, you know, we make our bone meal, and then we just put it back in here to get rice. And then for the rice, we can continue to make better dishes, and just keep cycling over and over. And I had all these ender pearls I got from farming endermen, and I can actually use those to make get the endermites. You know, I forgot about how tasty endermite meat is. And there's not so many things you can make with it. You know, if you look at the recipes that they have, endermite meat can be used to specifically make barbecue sticks, which again are illegal, not dragon meat, so that is a no. But otherwise, you can use them to make some noodles with circa meat and other things. You can use them to make the ender kanji, and that's really about it. But it is a very delectable meat. I have not had it in, well, I mean, honestly, it has been since I was at home. For a long period of time. I know that my father made it when we would occasionally go back during the interim time we had of the war, but well, not very interim, but you know, the very few times when we were able to go back. I think in the years after I joined the military and things were not as urgent, then I don't know. Also, yes, Carly, that's all. You know, sometimes everyone is busy and it's okay. Okay, let's see, couple the carrots. Okay. Put these all away. And then since I don't need to fill them in here, then what I can do is we can put them just simply into here. And they can become bone meal. You know, it's really about it. It is feeding into the bone meal. Since it's all good, so we can do that. The potatoes, I can continue to grow. And I can give those to Roy now. Because I know that he likes mashed potatoes. So it makes things very nice to deal with. I'm doing fairly well, Carly. Thank you for asking. You know, I have no complaints. It's been honestly a very nice time so far. You know, things have been very good. All things considered. Oh, also, I managed to speak with. I know we don't talked a lot about exactly what to do with regards to the military potential that I was invited to take part in. So the General Amaterasu, and so I have. I suppose both good news and the bad news. Well, yeah, not bad news. But basically, they said that, well, they are not exactly against the idea of me potentially being able to help out the military without an oath. But they also said that the oath has always been a very important part of knighthood. And so, they are saying they were willing to ask the people, or not the people, the cart, if it is okay for me to still take part in the military, even if I am not, well, in the Knights Guild, even if I am not officially oathed in. So it is sort of something that is being worked on slowly, I think, but so far that is a conversation we've had, and that is more than enough for me, because, you know, it is this difficult as always. I'll put this there. Put the rest of these in here. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need to get more wood. We have been a bit low actually. I think because we've not been trying to do as much with it lately, so it has not been a big priority. But you know, the more we have, the better off we'll be. Also, it's hard because I know if I want to get make this collect on its own the basket, but the basket requires bamboo, which I do not think we have any bamboo. I could be very wrong, so I know that there was the jungle that is in the overworld that also had his date on. Oh, we do. We've got 3. We need 4 to make the basket. I could ask around. Let me see who is around today. It seems Lady Naomi's or Paige. Paige is also around as well. I could ask her. Maybe this is a good plan. And I'm still a bit worried about Arlo. He's not been around. I've not seen him very much. And by very much I mean at all, since I got back from everything, so I hope he is okay. Very seriously, I thought he would at least send a letter or something to let me know if he was alright, but so far nothing, so I'm a bit worried about him. But he's alright. I can message Paige to see if she has any. Hello Paige, do you happen to have any bamboo? I would like to make a basket with it. but I do not have enough. I'm very concerned, you know. It is it's sorry. I do not wish to be without my friend, you know. And admittedly, I am a bit worried, and I don't know. It is strange. I feel like it's one of those things where I hope everything is okay, because if not, I'd be very troubled, especially because I was this person who, well, actually not really. I was not the person he talked to. He's technically the high vessel. Well, actually, and she said, I don't know. Maybe worth reaching out to Oli as well, but Oli's not around. Maybe I should send him a mail or something to see how he is, because I am a bit worried that also Oli was with side vessel, and neither of them, they just supposed him to say that well, all is okay. I will bring you some of that I have. Oh! That is very kind of you. You can make it if it is easier. I don't want you to have to come by unless you really want to. But you are always welcome. I can pay for your pass. But yes, no, that's true. He does have to be a captain, so I don't know. It is difficult. Possibly he has other places to be, people to see, but you know, it is science. Usually Allah has been better about reaching out to me and letting me know how things are, so the fact that he says nothing is been a bit extremely sad for me. So I'm hoping everything is okay. Oh. Hello?
Oh.
Hello? Hello?
Skylar, the door opened. You only have to do it once.
Are you okay? Oh.
Hi.
Is Paige here as well?
No, Paige is grabbing something.
No, because she just told me we are all in fact going to visit you, so this is simply well timed.
Yeah, she needed to grab something.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Well, sorry.
Grab.
Hi, Olivier.
Hello, how are both of you doing? You can come in if you'd like to.
Yeah, you should get us snacks.
What the?
Why do you?
You should not get us
Is that
snacks.
expected you say?
Well,
Randomly show
yes.
up at someone's house.
It's a very nice thing that you are here right now. I have been making big potatoes for you, so you can.
Oh,
grab
you
them.
have?
Well, of course, I have them from my garden. It's part of my routine now.
That is genuinely so nice of you.
Well, of course, you know, because so I have a multitude of very cool things that I can report on. Actually, we've not talked since I got back from my mission with the general, so I have many things I can share.
Apologies, I
Ooh.
thought it would be faster to use your waystone.
Oh, hello. Sorry, it's funny because they both showed up at the front door, so I didn't expect you to be around. But
Yeah, Paige, how was grabbing things?
Easy, I just had someone hint.
how much bamboo is this? This is this is a lot. I don't need to make this many baskets.
I guess you're gonna be making a bunch of baskets.
Well, I wanted to make a basket so I can put it next to my cooking pot, so this way I don't have to stand here to collect the potatoes every time I make them. So I wanted to take care of them that way.
Well, I just grabbed what I had on hand.
That is understood. Well, thank you. Did you at least save some for yourself? I assume you didn't give me everything you had.
Yes.
She's lying.
I have no
You're
reason
so
to.
bad at
I have no
lying.
reason to take everything you have.
I can
want
gather
to-
more, I live in the overworld, it's okay.
Well, I just want to make sure, because I don't need to have this much bamboo. I don't even know to do this much bamboo, honestly. But you're very kind.
Bamboos are nice.
Thank you.
Make a bamboo house.
I already have a house, though. So I suppose if I ever...
Extra house.
So first
So
things
anyway,
first.
can I have treats? Because, you know, it would be
Oh
awfully
my God,
rude for you
Skylar, he was
have
trying to
them.
talk. Can you shut your
me a
mouth?
moment,
Let the man
then.
talk.
Well, I have... Let's see, I currently have...
Did you lose your cape again?
No, I know how it is. I was... I had time to relax, so I was just... I took it off for right now. This is odd. Here, you can have some blossom berry jelly. It's fresh. There you are.
Thank you.
Of course. Also, I know you are just arrived, but I have gotten a nudge on my shoulder that a certain someone in my head wishes to speak with me. So give me one moment, I will be in my room.
You're all good.
You can talk
right,
about
have
business
fun.
though. Thank you. The second night to the Mother Krog. One moment, everyone. Alright, I am back. Okay. Oh, it was good. Okay.
Problems with it. I don't think he should change.
Tell ya. Sorry.
Oh!
Paige was just talking about how hot you are.
What?
Well, no, I'm not exactly. Well, I was a bit warm earlier, but I'm not hot right now.
They're talking
Oh
about
That's
no,
why I
I
took
mean
my shirt off.
attractive.
Oh, well, thank you.
Well, keep it off.
Keep what off?
The shirt, keep it off.
It's a cape.
so-
I don't wear. I usually don't wear a shirt anymore. To be fair, it's actually wrapped around the waist. But you know, it is. Just, It's funny because it did technically get ripped. This shirt is still very ripped, but I have not taken the time to fix it up. I probably should, and then I can actually wear it again. But you know, it is different.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm not better than a man.
Let's see. Also, I got. Wait, why are you doing, Paige?
nowhere. She's disappointed in herself, and rightfully
For
so.
what? She didn't do anything wrong.
No, nothing wrong. Just, I don't know.
It's fine. I'm respectful.
You are very
You
respectful,
can-
which I appreciate. Let's see how. Let me see. I can make the baskets now before I forget. Which I need. Oh,
I forget if you're gonna keep looking like this.
If
I
you wish-
will kick you.
I've got
What did I
more.
do?
I've got more pictures on the walls if you want to take a look around. There's
Oh,
a few
lovely.
images, which is very nice.
I'll actually need to speak with you in a bit.
Oh, well,
But
I guess you are already here.
probably
so
what? Yeah, well, probably after you tell me about your trip.
Well, of course, yes. But yeah, I need to go
Alright.
to my storage room to get my store. I'll be right back. Okay. This is going to make, what is it? Called the mets.
Of course, I didn't need to call you out, but it was funny, Paige.
Is this way soon for?
They're like, it's like dancing around.
I think it's this way.
It's like I'm going, oh yeah, hi Paige, how are you doing today? Yeah, no,
It's
you're
all-
great. Hi Skylar, hi. Hi, who
Yes.
am I?
Oh, this one.
Who am I
I don't know.
imitating?
Who are you? I don't know what you're doing.
I'm actively avoiding looking at someone.
Why?
No, it's I'm imitating someone.
Wow. Yes.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah, it's weird without context. I do apologize.
It's okay. I suppose I don't need context. Oh, this is all my face upward. There we are.
Did you just throw an egg at the ceiling?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Hilarious.
Well, I hope you don't, because if there's any chickens in here, I'm going to either kill them or kick them out.
Oh, I can't
Oh,
eat this
right.
now. I cannot eat this. I'm not hungry.
Let's see. Wait, what? Can you not eat this jelly?
We need to get hungry first.
Oh, I understand. I wish there's a way to make that happen quicker, but
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
I do, but no one
that's-
likes it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm willing to punch you.
Okay.
Just be careful.
It doesn't do that much.
Yeah, it's for the healing.
Okay.
I did pop a totem earlier. That
That
was
is-
fun.
Oh, really? Is everything okay?
Mhm. Oh, my totem popped.
Right. I know. Is everything okay?
Yes. I was just testing something.
Gotcha. I understand.
It was either me or someone else, so I'd rather me.
Okay, that is not suspiciously vague or anything. But
I know. Queen of Ominous.
not really. Paige is actually probably the least ominous person I know.
Really?
But
This
yes.
is the sweetest thing I've ever
Paige
heard.
can't lie.
Well,
It-
no, because
So
Paige doesn't have to be ominous, you know? She's not
Right.
menacing or scary. She's just doing her thing.
I know I agree with you. She's the opposite of menacing and scary.
Yeah, true. You know?
She's powerful, but she's not scary.
I'll be
Says
right
I
back.
cannot
I'm gonna
hit
need some
anyone.
Blackstone.
You need a Blackstone for
Oh,
what?
I
No,
think
no,
I got some
Enya needs
kitten
Blackstone.
punches.
Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Okay, no worries.
I think I
Yes,
got-
I'm going to get permission to keep a wolf here, and then you'll never be safe.
A wolf? Wait, to be fair, I am soon, hopefully. One of the things that I'm hopefully going to work on is I'm going to start a veterinarian, and I want to be able to have some animals from the overworld here.
I still am fully down to have our areas be close to each other if you're willing.
But of course, I mean, possibly, it is hard because it is serving Stellaris, obviously, where across the Carrion shop is. But which is not bad. It is not very open for a lot of animals.
I unfortunately have weakness permanently if I am not around a wolf, so this means I cannot hurt anyone.
But that's okay. You don't need to hurt anyone inside my house. It is a nice, peaceful place.
Yeah, I mean, it's alright, Paige. Like, don't have to hurt me to prove that you're strong.
Every time you talk, you have a very punchable face.
I can agree to that. Skylier has always had a very punchable face. That is not entirely wrong.
Well, not as
Friendly
punchable as
punches, of course.
yours.
Are you sure
Oh
about
no,
that?
I will punch Olivier full force in the face.
This is fair. I think we actually did we not do that recently? One time I remember
We
that.
did! I literally did in front of a crowd!
Exactly, and it's okay. Everything is fine.
I Crystallion punched you in the face!
And look at it, I am still fine now.
I had a lot of fun sparring when we did.
Yes, no, it was very fun. I mean, I didn't realize just how bad I've gotten at fist combat. It is horrible.
It's I'm not that practiced in it either, so
I'm much better with my weapons when I have them in hand. But I wanted it to be fair. It's good practice.
I still want somebody to actually take me on. Magic permitted.
I guess it'd be fair, but you fight someone who actually is as good at magic as you. I feel like they'd be better safer when
I mean, when it comes to sparring, isn't the point to do our best, or is everyone just so scared of my spellcasting? I swear it's not the case.
I mean, you are very talented at spellcasting.
Still, I'm not a combat caster.
well, when I stock up on more totems, we can spar and you can use your magic.
I'm down for that.
Because I only have 2 in total now.
I only have 2 as well. I have the bracelet and I have this one.
Well, I mean, you don't use totems when you're sparring.
Magic can get quickly out of hand.
Exactly.
I mean, I guess that is
I
fair.
would.
But you did say
The thing is, true. Well, if I'm to spar, I want to potentially go all out. Recent spars I've been in have been playing to my weaknesses.
I guess it is fair. But, at least when you are around people you trust, then you shouldn't need to worry about having totems to be used. Better to save them when you are in actual danger.
Very true, very true. Still better safe than sorry.
I suppose
Accidents
it
can
is.
happen.
Very
If
true.
you're going full force in a sparring session, it can quickly get out of hand.
Fair enough. Is that right now back? If you're down with your having done your duty as a boyfriend?
Huh?
Did you do your boyfriend duty?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Oh, hello.
Good.
Oh,
Yes.
hello.
This was out of someone made of myself and Arlo.
Do you know apparently he's blue now?
Hmm?
You're confused.
Apparently his skin has turned blue.
You've seen him recently?
He was. I mean, I saw he was awake yesterday, but the high vessel told me that apparently Ollie saw him and he is now blue.
He was around yesterday?
I think so, yes.
That he's okay.
I had seen him briefly at the Waystone, but I did not get a close enough look to notice that his appearance changed.
Good to know. Let's see how. Something with the working on. Toll. I do not know anymore. Let's see how. So actually, so you said you're planning to stop by fair. Was there a reason you decided to come by at all? Or you just walking around?
Pure silence.
Sorry, my eclipse.
Right, your
Um,
eclipse, huh?
We just wanted to visit. I mean, do I need a reason to?
No,
I-
you,
I
you,
do have a
you,
reason,
you do
but-
not. I was just curious because usually, I don't know. It is. I don't get huskers very often, so I assume usually someone has a plan. So if you did not, that is totally fine. It just means that
I really need to start raiding your kitchen more often.
I'd rather you not. At least not without me being here.
Skylar, you break into other people's kitchens but mine? This is so artful.
You're right. I should
a
stay
joke.
loyal to your kitchen.
No, don't actually. Please. Raid Amas, you live there.
That's mine and Ama's.
Stock it up then. Why do you raid mine?
I didn't raid it. I brought my own ingredients. I just
You
needed a
stole.
bowl.
What are you looking at me for that he stole something?
I didn't steal anything.
I don't think it's above you to steal food from Paige's kitchen.
No, it absolutely isn't. But the fact is, I just didn't. It's not above me, but you know. Well,
Right.
all right.
I would visit more often, but I can't do surprise visits as I would need a Discord.
That is
That's
exactly
true.
there too. Though to be fair, you know, I was considering as well something I thought about when I was on my trip is I think it is there's someone I heard that has like a vacation home as well in another dimension or something, and I was like, oh, perhaps I could get myself a home, like a temporary lodge in the overworld that I could stay at every once in a while, and then I can be
That
there,
would be
and then
something.
you don't have to always come here every time, you know.
That would be nice.
I think it'd be fun
I
as well.
think I think you would need to talk to someone in the court for that, or
That is very true. I mean, I've got a number of people in the court that I could reach out to. But who would be the best person to ask, actually? You'd know better than anyone else here.
honestly, I mean, just going straight to the high vessel, she seems pretty open to people just asking her for things if they need her. But Ollie, also, I know you are close with in the, or at least like, and he is, you know, an heir now, so he has a good amount of authority.
I guess that is fair. So I will correct you. I don't know if I'm exactly close with Oli. He's just a good friend. He's funny.
I know you like Ollie. So, that is just what I was going off of. That you are, you know, you don't dislike his presence.
Oh no, of course not. You know, I don't dislike. There's a lot of people in the whole court that don't dislike the presence of. I don't dislike Ophelia. I don't dislike the High Vessel or Oli. Is there anyone missing? I don't think so. I think this is everyone. Because is Aldo technically part of the court? Or is the court only the
Yes,
heirs in the
correct.
world? Okay.
He is.
So
He
I
is
have,
the general.
so I have him. Also, I
is he
have
not?
Belfire as well, you know, and I'm pretty close
I was
to
about
him,
to
so
suggest Belfire since I think you are friends. I'm
that
not
is fair.
sure.
He's currently on a leave of absence though, so I'd have to wait for a while.
How long is he going to be gone?
I have no idea. He did not
Also,
inform me
that's
about
why
the
I
start
haven't
of
seen
thing.
him around.
He just decided he needs some time to think about some things, which is, you know, it's
Well,
fine.
the two that are the most around
Just as
are
I want
Ollie
to speak
and
with him.
the high vessel, I
Yes.
think, on the court.
I need to give him netherite. He ordered like
He ordered
9
netherite?
ingots. Yeah, at Kynine's birthday, so that's quite a while ago.
No,
It's so late on your orders.
always
No,
late.
well, yes, I was late, but now I've also not been able to give it to him because
Yeah.
he's just been gone.
I guess it is fair.
Wait, hold on. Everyone that's been ordering netherite from you has
Why
been
is
going
somebody
missing.
flying? I can see somebody fly. Yeah,
What?
I just saw a dragonborn outline fly by.
I'd say, out where? Like outside?
Right, like, yeah, the fiery outline things. I just saw.
Oh,
One of
there's a
them passed.
bridge.
Oh, that's strange. Yeah, no, I did this recently. I'm currently working on expanding my house out a bit because you know it's a good size there, but I like the natural surroundings, and so I built this area to here, and then my plan is that
Cute.
I plan to take out this area here and potentially either put another room or perhaps a storage room in there. So I think it'd be nice.
These are my favorite trees in the end.
They are quite nice. I don't. The colors are okay, but I like them as exterior decoration.
Mm-hmm. I just like the
Honestly, I
leaves.
did not care for them nearly as much until I had this like, moss, and then now that I've taken care of them, I think of them whenever I see the pink. Do you need your steps,
Don't know.
Skylar?
The leaves look
Huh?
so soft.
Do you need your steps?
Oh, yeah. No, I don't. Yes.
I think he wants to talk to you about something and he's growing impatient.
I mean, if you wish to, that is fine. Is it a private matter or is it something that is publicly discussable? Oh, actually, did you want to hear about my mission with the general?
Yeah, I did. I did want to hear about that.
Okay, well, I certainly can let you know. You're both are welcome to hear it if you wish to. It is not anything terribly private. Because it is, what to do with myself. So we went to my hometown, which name escapes me now and forever has, which is fine. It is unnamed hometown. But we went there, and it was good. We spent a few days there. Not even really. We left Saturday, I think. It was pretty close after the Flame Festival, and then we arrived back Monday. So we've been taking care of business that way. So we took a trip, spent time there. Got to go explore my old childhood home. I hadn't been there in a very long time. But there wasn't much left. I think my parents must have grabbed most of the stuff during the war, so there really wasn't anything there. But they found an old family recipe for some very tasty food. And then...
Ooh, I'm going to have to try.
And then I remember having, I think they put it downstairs. I had there was a book that I grabbed from my records that was there that had it was interesting. It had some information about some things my father did. It is downstairs.
Oh.
Yes.
Good or bad?
Sort of mixed. But first of all, I can actually show you. So the recipes that I have got from my family. Sorry. It's this. It's Ender Kanji. It's quite good.
Give.
What do you? No, it is. It is a.
Can I have some?
It's a family recipe.
That's how you go, Skylar.
Okay, well I can taste test it and say if it's any good.
Okay, you can try.
It doesn't
if
have
you'd like.
fish in it, does it?
No, it is not the fish.
Okay. Okay.
I take it you like it.
Yes. Holy shit, this is good.
No, it is. It is very nice. It's a very good dish. I forgot about it honestly.
I think so. I was a bit too excited.
But it uses some delicacies
Yeah,
that
like
I have not had in a
shit.
very long time. So I sort of forgot about them. But then I remembered and I was like, oh, it's nice.
Like food that is good, but this good.
You have not tried it.
Is it as good as strawberries?
No.
Okay, then
Child, what
it
is
is very good.
A story about food and wars. And...
But it's difficult to compare because strawberries are more dessert-ish.
Right. No, this one is, I think, a good. I remember it was in the cookbook labeled as good before battle. It has a lot of. It's very hearty.
I feel full, exactly. Like I prefer desserts, but like can I have this like every day as dinner, please?
No, it is a very hard dish to make, so it is not something I can very easily get.
I keep running
But
into
it's
strawberries.
really good.
I'm glad you like it.
Wow, that was incredible. Vol.
Oh, thank you. I can use it to put more things in it, yeah. But anyways, I got it. And then, let's see, the book should be
You're
in
going
my...
to have to teach me that.
Perhaps. I don't know. I feel like some things I prefer to keep to myself. Sometimes.
Keep your secrets.
I don't know. It's sort of... It's a classic recipe. Perhaps, I'm sure if you wanted to, you probably could reverse engineer it. You're very smart about that sort of thing.
Oh, this room got way
yeah.
bigger.
Yes, no, I expanded it during this time. I added a whole list of shelves for my cards, so they're on the wall, so you can see them all. Because, for some reason, people have not invented the concept of a binder that works accessibly. So this is the best way to be able to put them out in the display.
I see.
So, I quite like it.
Nice.
Then, let's see, where is it? So, protection, touch, fire, circuit, huh?
A lot of energy cards.
It does not seem the book is here.
Oh,
So I thought I put it there, but maybe I forgot.
well, congratulations.
I can find it later. But basically, it was some information about some interesting things that my father was doing during the time of the war.
Such as?
Well,
Maybe he doesn't want to share with the his
Fair.
father
All right.
did.
All right. All right. Excuse the curiosity.
No, it is fine. Honestly, if the book was around, I'd be happy to at least share some stories. But the summarized version may present more than I care to reveal at the moment.
Understood.
Yes.
Well, tell me if you find it.
For sure. No, I will. I have to take a look around for it. It's possible it could be my ender chest, but I don't think it would be. So I thought I put it there seriously, so I'm surprised it is not. But either way.
Perhaps some endermite stole it.
You'd think, but no, there's nothing there. Okay. Oh well. But anyways, this is all. If you wish to talk, I'm happy to talk whenever. Which is fine too.
I'm willing to.
Okay.
Run, and I can wait in the front. You...
Reina asked for a fortune book anyways, so.
Oh. I will
Okay.
wait in the front.
The is easiest. Well, would you like to speak, Scalia?
Right, maybe not close to the
anywhere.
waystone if I come back.
We could go to the
No.
garden.
Okay. We'll be outside.
minute.
We'll be outside the garden page. Well, where'd you go?
Cages out front at the
Oh,
door.
like did you go? Oh, you don't have to go outside. You can go. You can sit down if you wish.
I kind of wanted to go see the silk moths.
You know.
Oh, I was going to watch
Then
them
by all
there.
means, that is totally fair. We're going to
They
go to
are
the
cute.
we're going to the bench at the garden. I just wanted to let you know so that you knew where I would be.
Alright. I will remain within the premises so that no escort laws are broken.
Oh,
All right.
that is. I honestly forgot about it. Good idea. Smart. Okay, cool. So let's go. We can go this way. You can take the outer way. It's faster. I assume you wanted to sit here.
Sounds good.
Oh, okay, now sit on this side. You can sit on that side.
Oh, okay. Wait, what?
No, you can sit whatever you. I was no. I was. You sat on that bench, and I wanted to be to see you better, so I want to sit on this one.
Ah. It's Zareth related.
Okay. Do
Do
you
you
wish to make
want
a
to be in a group? Yep.
probably? Just because it is not my information to talk about it around.
Yep. I guess normal?
Okay. All right. What's about those?
You knew Zareth pretty well as Agni, right? And all the stuff going on back there.
I'd say for the most part, you know, they, you know, trained me when they had the time.
When was
and-
Winter told?
Told about what?
About Zareth?
Winter wasn't told.
Well, that's not true.
Why would you think that? Or you say so?
Well, first of all, when I spoke with Zareth, he told me that, well, he told Winter late down the line. It's just that I don't think that's true either.
I don't remember him telling me that. I don't remember him. At the time, I was fairly certain that I was the only person he had told. And then I accidentally told my parents, but that's a other thing.
Congratulations.
Not really. It's sort of a bit of a sad moment for me. I kind of broke. It's something I found out when I went to Shadow's Edge.
Oh.
It was not terribly good, which is part of the reason why I didn't want to talk about what my father was doing, because it was related to the horse. But
I
you
see.
talk about what you want to
figured-
first. But anyways, so I, at least to my knowledge, I thought I was the only one who knew at the time. So hearing that Winter knew is a bit of a surprise to me.
Apparently, if I can, they didn't. I found a journal recently,
Oh,
and they of course didn't put dates on this shit.
oh, like my diary entries.
But one of the entries says that, well, Winter joined the order. Mayrin joined the order. So I can basically put it down to 2 years into the Spellbound Order's existence. About 3 years before we got all enlisted.
Okay. C'est before I knew Agni.
Basically, yeah.
Before I knew you.
Yeah. Which... When I spoke with Agni about the whole Zaroff thing, when Zaroff revealed himself to me, he told me that Winter found out late down the line. I can only assume that either means sometime during the war, or, during our enlistment, or late into the Spellbound Order's existence.
I see.
I think Zaroff is lying to me.
So you don't think Winter knew about it? But why would he
I
lie
think
about something
Winter
like that?
knew about it way earlier. Listen to this. I missed the entries early on. But the first entry even, the times I had no one to celebrate my birthday with feel like a distant memory now. It's like they've always been here that I'll just skip past. Though it's also the first birthday since I found out about Agni. Even now, I'm not unsure how to feel. Seems like nothing, right? Until you go a few pages deeper. It's around here. Hold on. No, not this one. I know that the name Zaroff gets mentioned twice here.
Wait, in a diary that Winter had?
Yes!
Is it possible that they are studying him?
I don't know. Here we go! I decided to risk a trip to the Deep Dark. Investigate Skulk. Its reaction to magic. I'll see about getting Skylar's encoding spell on another notebook to document my findings. Zaroff's creation. I can't even tell what kind of magic or science this really is, but it has interesting reactions to certain magics. I'm not surprised the original mage group took such an interest in her. She's clearly more powerful than I have even imagined. And then again, later down the line, it comes up again. It keeps coming up. Sometimes they used Agni, but it becomes clear. Winter knew.
Okay. So they knew about Zoras.
I envy Zaroff, and fail to understand her at the same time. How with so much time alive do you not find more ways to save people? I will. I will find a way. Maybe I will fail, Anias, but one day there'll be someone I save, and Agni Zaroff is going to help me. None of this adds up with anything.
No. Where did you find this diary?
The Spellbound Order location. I held off on excavating through the rubble for a while.
Oh, it's the old one.
Yeah.
Where the Order originally was. I never remember going.
Under
there.
my apothecary.
Oh.
I could show you to it if you wish, but it's really not that impressive. My students raided most of it.
That is fair.
Honestly, I'm really glad that this thing's encoded. No one no one without this little pair of glasses can actually read this book.
Well, I guess then perhaps well,
It's a good thing because I'd worry that the other students would have gotten their hands on it, and that would have raised questions.
right. Did Winter know the encoding that you knew how to read?
I mean, I created it for them. It was my birthday. This book was my birthday gift to Winter. a journal that's automatically encoded itself from prying eyes.
I see.
And of course, I know how to break my own spell.
Very smart. Hello, ladies. Good to see you, Corgi, right?
And I mean, apparently there's another journal, but I don't know where
it's
it
not of
is.
Corgi, right?
Still, the mentions that Zaroff told me that Winter found out late on. And I've been, honestly, having my doubts in Zaroff for a while now. I'm going to talk to him about
Listen,
it when
good to
he
see you. Hello.
returns.
Welcome to this stream. We're talking with Skylar.
I need to understand why he lied to me.
It is very strange. So he said that he must have at some point had at least known from Winter that if
Yes.
they knew, then they would have had to say something, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
It just... But also, if Winter wasn't told to keep a secret, they wouldn't have kept this secret from me. I think.
Perhaps. I mean, well, I suppose it makes sense. Because you two talked about everything together, to my knowledge. Even though you are, under your fake promises of marriage and all that you explained recently.
Well, mostly. We talked about mostly everything.
Good. Okay. I mean, I guess it is fair. It's possible that they kept this a secret from you, but unfortunately we don't. Well, I guess to be fair, yes, but I mean, did you have access to this journal? Could you have not read it at any time if you wanted to?
Well, it was in a vault.
Okay.
Besides, I wasn't gonna pry on Winter's journal.
I suppose that is fair, even though you certainly pry into many other people's things.
Hey, I'm curious. Can't fault me for that.
I know. I'm just saying. I am surprised to find out that the person that you were closest with is someone you did not dare to pry into, and certainly many other friends that you would very gladly raid the kitchens of.
And maybe it was a mistake. This journal doesn't read like them. I mean, sure,
doesn't?
some element... No, some bits are the same. I mean... I've grown to love Stellaris, the people here, the atmosphere. To think I'd ever settle anywhere. That's Winter, but then...
Right.
But then... Especially that... There's bits that don't sound like them. At all.
I mean, as someone who has also experienced having someone close to me find out about this sort of secret, even, though in your case you're finding out about it in retrospect. I mean, information can make people behave differently sometimes than the ways that you always knew them. Does that mean that they are different people? It just means that they had a different side.
True. I suppose so. I don't know what to make of this. I was hoping that honestly you could just tell me that, oh yeah, no, they knew and this was the situation. I can easily accept that Zaroff may be lying to me, but...
Well, I mean, if they are, then they would be being a very big hypocrite, which, to be fair, is not something Zaroff is entirely a foreigner to.
Please, for all that Zaroff says about not liking lying, they're the reason I've learned, they literally gave me tips on lying effectively.
Really?
That have come in really handy.
As themselves or as Agni?
As themselves. As Balefire.
It is... I don't think he's ever once tried to convince me to lie to people.
He told me that I'm a terrible liar and need to work on it, and gave me a few tips on how to lie. It's worked. It's even worked on him.
I don't know.
I don't know what to think of him. I
Trust
don't
me.
know what to think of Winter now. It's... I thought that Winter tried to get me to forgive someone. Someone that deeply hurt me. And for the longest time I thought the reason was because they saw the best in that person, these people. All they wanted was those people's magical items.
Is that what you think they really wanted instead?
That's all the journal says.
Like they expressly said in the journal that they... That almost seems like they used to in that way then. Which does not sound at all like Winter.
Exactly. It's around here somewhere. It's been a while since Skylar and I got to go on our evening strolls through Stellaris. Everything has progressed so fast, and tearing him away from his studies is always no less than a miracle. I tried to convince Skylar to talk to his parents again, to no avail. I'm not surprised. Those people really tore him apart. Still, the magical items that they create would be great to have. I really wish that one day I can change Skylar's mind. I know it's just a stupid entry, and I know it's... I don't know what to think. And then again, them talking about envying Zaroff. Being so determined that he's gonna help them.
Well, at least Winter still seemed to have optimism
That
then.
judgment! That's the thing! Winter always believed in the best in people. You heard what I read, that judgment of him?
Right.
It just doesn't sound like them. I don't know what to think.
Well, it is, it's one dial, you know? It is one version of those rots and assessments. I guess I can say this to myself as well, but, a picture was only complete when you put all the pieces together. I mean, I found journals from my mother when I went to Shadow's Edge. There was a lot of information about the things that she had done in the past, about her family and her thoughts about
What's she
life.
done?
Well, I knew some of this, but she wanted to create a lot of very wonderful things. She had, many pets and friends, and she wanted to be able to create projects, she said. Things that would be special creations that only she had created. But she put a lot of them on hold to be part of the war. But I knew she liked to develop certain things, but I did not realize that the reason that I think the reason why I had those flying abilities, which, by the way, have not been working lately, but the reason that I had them is because she had done an experiment on me during the final battle at Shadow's Edge.
Oh.
There was a...
That kind of creations.
Sort of. I don't know. It did not seem to be terribly like she was doing a lot of that sort of thing, but after finding out about Zaroth, she was very set upon this idea of trying to protect me. She was very concerned that because of my connection to him, that for some reason he would be able to possess me and take my body instead of a dead one. And so she was set upon making me very strong and very powerful to be shielded against him. And so it is a bit of a thing. The point of why I'm explaining this is I did not know that side of the story. I knew part of the reason why she, you know, was so set on doing certain things, and I remembered after having read the book about the experiment, but I did not know that she was doing it because she wanted to take care of me. You know, I knew she loved me, but she was very... She did not spend as much time with me as my father did. At least I don't think so. We'd go out playing with my father during the war, but she sort of stayed in her own room and did her own thing. And so I guess it's, you know, I learned a new side of her, but I do not think that diminishes the person I knew.
I guess you're right.
But I also get it, you know. You and Winter were inseparable, whether that be by choice or by circumstance. And so it is always hard when you learn something new about someone that you know very well.
I think my mind's going a little crazy with the information. I'm now just imagining this scheming person who was like, ha ha ha, how can I use Skylar for magical items, which isn't... I know that's wrong.
Well,
I think I have to speak to Zeroth about this. I have to rectify the story. I can't tell him about the journal. I just have to confront him about the fact that he didn't tell me the full information. And I'm gonna have to let him squirm.
he does sometimes squirm a little bit. I think the only time I've actually seen him squirming recently was when he came to apologize to me for not spending enough time working on our friendship after he was no longer Agni. So it's a very interesting site. I'm sure if you can do it well, then you will have a very good time. Just, you know.
I mean, hey, I heard you all found his heart.
Yeah, no, he did.
Congratulations.
I assume, well, I guess technically everyone who's there...
I know all about it, yes.
I know, it would have been from... Rowena? Or Ophelia, perhaps?
Wait, Rowena knows?!
Yes, no, she does. Her and Zach they both went with us to the place where we found the house.
I didn't know that part! I didn't know either of them knew!
So this is something I particularly a bit miffed about, but apparently Zor's been going on and telling a lot of people he thinks needs to know about his secret now. Among whom includes the entire Overworld court. He's told Lady Rowena and Zek, and I think by extension Zeno and some of the people in the Endarian court. The whole Navarian court knows, so like Saurus and little Lady Orontia know.
It tracks during the Star Festival. The incident with Mayrin led to Zeroth promising to tell each of the crowns about his identity to clear up any future misunderstandings. It was a necessary step in ensuring that, well, events like Mayrin's don't go down again.
Interesting. Is it so? That's the logic he told you, or at least to the people, no?
Yeah, it was discussed with the High Vessel that day.
I guess it is fair. It's just strange the way he summarized it to me. It seemed like he was thinking in his head. He's like, I need to tell people because I'm tired of hiding it. You know, I am getting so close to finding the information I need. So it is interesting that he...
No, what I observed was a necessity and an order, in a sense. Well, less an order. I don't think the High Vessel really gives him orders. But...
No, but he cares about the kingdom more than he used to. That is so strange. No, again, Zeroth is a lot more enigmatic now than I think he ever was, and it worries me a lot.
I don't think Zeroff really trusts me with shit, if I'm completely honest with you.
I don't know who he trusts
And-
anymore, to be fair. He tells everyone
I mean,
different
Rowena of
things.
all people, like, between us, one of the least trustworthy people alive.
Interesting. I don't see her as the most untrustworthy person alive. She is a bit opportunistic, but well, to be fair, I only know her so well. I just trust her because
True.
Zach cares about her, and I trust Zach.
Well, she's had her fair share of selling out, so obviously I know to keep my guard up. I suppose your position in the kingdom and your connections also matter whether she's trustworthy or not. Personally, I'm, well, the End's second most disposable pawn, so I will not be trusting her with shit.
I do not think of you as disposable.
Well, the End does. I can't even convince them to... Well, unless they actually give me the position, I'm still only acting apothecary, and nothing I've done has gotten me the proper position of End apothecary. Ever since I lost my position as knight, I've realized quite quickly that I don't think they actually want me to hold any kind of standing in the end.
Oh.
Well, you know, I'm a bit of a wild card, I suppose.
Perhaps, but you're not as unpredictable as other people, I've heard.
Perhaps not, but it's enough to piss off the royals.
Then perhaps the only thing I've technically done to have any sort of quote-unquote position is the fact that I have not irritated anyone. I am friends with
A
most people.
skill that comes all too hard to me, unfortunately.
Perhaps.
I think the only reason why I'm not the most hated Endirian anymore is because others have been fighting tooth and nail for that position.
I remember there may have been a day when perhaps I would have been a good contender for that. At least the way that Rowena looked at me when I accidentally blew myself up. I figured it looked like she was going to kill me right then and there, just because of how stupid she thought it was. But I don't know. There's a lot of things happening, and it is strange and unfortunate how I feel like so many things are intertwined because of the choices of a foolish little man who made smoke out of thin air and has suddenly caused a lot of problems for a lot of people.
It sounds like it. If Agony were to give me a reason, or even trust me at all, maybe I'd be willing to return that trust, but as it stands... I don't know. But that said, I still need to ask him about Winter. I need to know when Winter actually found out, why Winter knew, and what they meant by Enzarf's going to help me.
Right.
It sounds like they were going after something. I bet whatever good information there is in the... whatever other book they mentioned.
I suppose. Well,
Yay!
well, you know, it is, there's always time to find things. And apparently the specters of the past leave more information than sometimes I think we wish they did. You know? Looking for answers. You know, I can say this full well. Looking for answers is both a wonderful and a horrible thing. You know?
Yeah?
There was
If you don't mind me asking, actually.
Mm.
Did your mum have any study logs or research logs on what she did to you?
Well, actually, hold on. Do I have the book? It's in my soccer box. But I have, You know, perhaps you would have gotten along very well if you ever had actually met. But she, in the second to last entry, that's in the diary she wrote before she died, she wrote down the notes of what happened during the experiments on me, because she's crazy. Because who in her right mind is literally having the village being attacked by goblins and sits there and writes notes down into a journal for future reference? Who does that sort of thing?
I could reference it.
I'm just saying. If we were being attacked by goblins right now, what's the first thing you would do? Would you go and sit and write in a book saying, "I am currently being attacked by goblins right now. I do not know what is going to happen to me and my family." Like, she could go away. She could go somewhere different. But no, she says, "I need to stay here."
Warp stones exist.
Well, you say that, but during the war we didn't use them.
True.
That was the one
I
thing.
mean, we had to limit the goblins from going everywhere.
I mean, actually, it's dangerous, but if you are down for something fun and exciting, I could take you to Chateau's Edge and you could see it for yourself. Even though it's someplace I do not care for very much. I think you would find it very
yay.
interesting, so.
You've spoken my keywords. My full attention is yours.
Your keywords? What is your keywords?
Interesting.
But it's... Well, if we're going to do it, we should at least make sure that the other guests I have here are currently occupied and okay. And at least let them know that we might be going in a different area. I don't... Because, they're just coming by to say hi.
Probably.
So they might be worried. Like, what happened?
Okay, I left the group.
Okay.
So I can't hear you.
Okay. Oh, nice. The rice is going. I definitely do not need this to make the special things that I have. The recipe. Definitely not. Not at all.
Uh-huh. Okay.
What's that? Hello.
Anything else you don't need?
I'm not going to tell you. Hello.
Hello.
Sorry.
Hello.
It took a little while. And to be honest, we might even take a bit longer. But I wanted to check on you both first.
Yeah, I was
Well,
about
he
to
stopped
retire.
me from doing a backflip into the void, sadly.
I hope you're joking.
No, she
I wasn't
didn't.
actually-
Paige was messaging me about backflipping into the void, and I had to missive "do not" during our conversation.
Why would you try to do that?
I did not try. My stars merely suggested, and I thought it might be fun.
It is not fun. It is only fun because I can do it without dying.
have an
No one else can
elytra.
do it.
You
So?
didn't have it on at the time.
But to be fair, she is actually quite good at using an elytra. If anyone could use it, it'd be the two of you. Because you when's the competition?
I
True.
purely wanted on the fire boost.
Yeah. Luckily, nobody placed bets on you, so I didn't lose money. Anyway, pocket diamond.
Oh my, we're doing this again?
No, but
Again?
it's nobody plays bets. It's so sad. It still saddens me that nobody plays bets. But I get it.
Why would you want people to
Yeah.
bet on you? You're not a horse. It's true.
Yeah,
no,
right,
you're right. I'm not a horse. You're right. No, it felt like nobody had faith in me. It was
What?
quite sad
I
to
personally
hear.
thought you were going to win. I was rooting
No,
for
that's
you.
very nice. Thank
Well,
you.
you didn't put your money where your heart was.
I don't need to bet money. I just knew.
That's right.
No, you're a terrible friend, Olivier.
To be fair, I
What?
didn't even know there was betting going on because I was in 2 races the whole entire time until the finals happened, and then I was starting out the track.
No, I think you should have telepathically known. And the fact that you didn't proves that you're a terrible friend.
I don't gamble, Skylar. You should know this about me. I have not gambled much money at all.
Real friends gamble.
Gamble what? Skylar, you're telling me after all the times you told me you should play it safe, you should respect the life you have. I'm not going to gamble things. I'm simply saying it's true. The same concept applies in multiple
Do
cases.
not out my sappy moments before other people. Fuck you.
It is not sappy. I'm simply saying that gambling can be applied in a multitude of cases.
But here's the thing. Most gamblers quit before their big win.
Oh my god, I'm gonna kick you in your nuts.
You are not
You
wrong.
might be banned
Joke's on
from
you,
the
I
woman
don't
shark.
have any.
But you want to know something? Every time I have done the minimal amount of gambling, I win, and then I'm fine. I don't have to continue, so it is fine.
You know what? Fair enough. No, I don't need a hug because why would I need a hug because of that?
I don't know.
Why would that warrant a hug?
Perhaps Roy now is just
I
feeling
don't
extra
know.
huggable today.
Yes.
Maybe Roy now needs the hug, and that's why he was saying that. Would you like a hug, Roy now?
I can always do for a hug.
I
Okay,
do not
here we
want
go.
to hug
Here is
right
a
now
hug.
because of that
You can have
topic.
it.
I appreciate it.
Of course. Hugs are important.
They really are. A lot of people don't see the importance of hugs.
Exactly. Especially manly hugs. See, you could have gotten a manly hug, Skylar, for free, and you said no.
Manly hug.
Yes.
He wanted to give me a hug because I told him I don't have nuts.
You don't have nuts?
Oh dear.
Moving on!
Oh dear.
How did that happen? Did you cut them off? For science?
He said, Skylar, you should have.
I did not hear it!
Olivia asked if you cut them off for science.
I think something else was maybe cut off.
Hi, Olivier, I'm trans.
Okay. And?
Oh dear.
But does that have anything to do with having nuts?
I wasn't born with any.
Okay. So then this is fine. There should be no concerns then. If you had none to begin with, then why are you making a deal about
No,
it?
I did.
I think a lot of things got lost in the communication.
I don't think this is an explanation I want to do right
I
No, I
think things just got
sincerely
lost.
apologize, Skylar. I did not know. I'm so sorry.
This is
It's
sometimes.
okay. Everyone seems to be
Oh,
very
it really showed my
confused.
age.
What does that have to do with nuts?
Oh dear.
You are strange.
Skylar, I deeply apologize. I'm so sorry.
I think I want to die.
Me too.
What the? No!
Why you two? You don't
There's
have a
no
right.
dying allowed at my house. It is not permitted.
Okay, okay.
Are you going to my bridge? It's random. This is not an anime
He's
bridge.
just
You don't go
going.
to Scott here to have moments and go, oh, I feel so sad in anime. This is not what this is for.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm very positive.
But look at it. Look at the way that the breeze ruffles through my
If
hair.
you're going to do anime, you do it at the balcony, not here.
That's very
There's
true.
a better backdrop here.
No, but this one is, you can stare out more onto this better view.
True. True. Okay.
It
I-
is
do
very
I look-
better view. Like
Do I look handsome and brooding?
no.
Fuck you, Paige. Right. On that note. On that terrible note.
Oh, I feel like I feel like such an asshole.
Why? Do not.
No, I was. You know what? Yes, you should, and you should pay me.
Oh no, fuck you. No, I won't. No.
Maybe this will make you drop the mistake that he made. Hmm?
No, never.
Yeah, actually,
Well-
yeah. I think if you feel so terrible about this, you should.
No.
You
no,
should drop the
no.
mistake.
Are you trying to exchange a trade embarrassing moments by saying, if you
Yes.
forget what I just said now, then you forget what I said the other day, and everything will be okay.
Exactly.
Essentially, yes.
No, because I know you won't. You'll tell people anyway.
Believe me, I do not want to repeat this conversation
Right.
with anyone.
Okay, makes sense.
Believe me, this is not a conversation I want to announce to the world.
People are so strange. Makes a deal or makes no deal. You have the choice. It is not.
Yeah.
Deal or no deal?
No,
Deal or
deal.
no deal?
No
Oh,
deal.
Fuck you. Okay, let's go on our trip.
Okay, but before I do this, I need to give you baked potatoes. Okay.
Oh, right.
Right. Grab these ones, and then these ones, and then the rest. Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Here you are.
You're way too nice.
1,
Thank you.
2, 3.
Oh my!
From the
Oh my!
game?
God.
No, it's
Oh,
not.
the one that lost Bart.
I did not
Thanks a lot.
stockpiled up, so this is for you.
That is.
Do you have Bart anywhere?
Do I have what?
Is that Bart?
I told you that's
Bart.
Yes,
Bart.
Bart! See?
Oh, it is Bart.
He's harmless, but
Alright.
he's lovely.
Nice.
He lost both his hands. He's very special. See,
is.
just like Bart, you do not need to have the symbol of everything. You could just be yourself. Bart has no horns, you have no nuts, everything is fine.
That is. This is why I enjoy to be around you, Olivier.
Thank you. Why are you hitting my bridge? Oh, you're hitting the one. It is different. Okay, that's fine. Just don't hurt your head. Just because it's made of crystal does not mean it's immune to damage.
Trip!
What?
Trip! Trip time! Adventure!
Okay.
Okay.
Bye bye!
Oh, oh, trip. That kind of trip.
Oh,
I was
yes.
so confused.
So, sorry. So Skylar and I are going to go. I'm taking Skylar somewhere.
Ah.
But you two will not come with. So, yes.
I was going to retire anyways.
Okay.
And I will, I suppose, find something to do.
It was very fair. But thank you for stopping by. It was nice to have some guests for a while. It was fun.
It was nice seeing you.
You're both welcome to always come by. This might be more conversation you wish to engage in, but has any more information been found out about Helier, by the way? Before I forget to ask.
We went on a search party today, and we have found nothing.
Understood. Well, if you need any help, let me know, and I'm happy to provide anything I can do.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Of course. Alright. Well, then I hope you both have a very good rest of your day.
Be sure to drop off your passes at Blackthorn.
Will do.
I will. It's good to see
Alright.
you, Olivier. We
See you
really
too.
should sometime just talk.
I know, I'm sorry that things keep getting in the way. It is
Alright.
It's okay. I will
You're busy,
I'll
I
respond to your
understand.
note when I get the chance to. And then we'll continue.
Alright. I will try my best not to lose it.
It's okay. It is fine. It is the words are the most important part, so
Mm-hmm. Alright. Well, I will leave you to.
okay. See you both later.
Goodbye.
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 Alright!
Alright, would you like to be put into a group?
Yes, please.
Okay. Alright, I will make it this time. Adventure time. No password. Okay.
Well, come on, let's grab our friends. We'll go to very distant lands.
Exactly. Who are you? Jake the dog or Finn the human?
What? No, I'm Skylar the Crystallian. What?
Oh, then I'm Olivier the Voidling.
The fun never ends. Adventure time!
Exactly. Okay, so actually, I will take you the way that will make you feel cool. Come with me.
Okay.
Alright, so the reason why we were able to go to Shadow's Edge is because there was, you know, that warp plate that was in the bottom of the thingy. It had no shard in it, but I found it through a scavenger
Oh.
hunt. A very dangerous
Oh.
scavenger hunt that took us off.
Oh.
I got 4 very mysterious notes. Actually, do you want to see the notes or no?
Yes.
Actually, I don't even know I'm asking. Of course you want to see the notes.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with
Which
you.
order was it? Which one is it? Is it... No, that's not the one. This is not the right one there. Is it this one? It is... Oh, this is the first one. So I got this first note. Curiosity. It was in a chest that was
We are a bit
located.
sloppy with our note-taking, and
Was
you
it?
have found evidence of our searching. Therefore, we have left a small scavenger hunt for you. Whoever's with you, make sure you trust them, Olivier.
All right. Oh yes.
Okay.
So this was at the coordinates I found. I found some secret coordinates in one of my books that were left by the sleepwalker. But apparently he did not intend to leave them there. But he said, "Oh, well, I'm just going to use it then." And I was like, "Okay, fair enough." So then I got this one next.
Your memories are lost to you because they are lost to us both. What you recall is just an extension of who we are. If you want to complete your mission, find Shadow's Edge. Go to where you woke up for the first time.
Right. So then we did that. We went to the place where I remember.
A hospital?
No, I don't think it was that one. But it was from the overworld, the first place I remember waking up for a long time. And so I went there first.
We understand that you do not want your world to change, but it already has. The goblins are returned. If you want to save the people you care about, go to Zarof's house. Check where he's down.
Yep, which I did. And then this was the note that was there under his house.
Yes, we have had this for a while. Only those you bring with you here are the ones you truly trust and can see this place with you. Once there, you can choose who you wish to be, Olivier. The warp will lead you. Man, they're like, hey, have a choice. And then you said, okay, I'll take this one. And they said, well, we don't like what you chose. Fuck you, choose again.
Yes, no, exactly. So, but at least this way I still had control, sort of over it,
The illusion of choice.
Basically, but either way, I also want to say that this is not. Hopefully, what I'm saying now proves to you I do trust you. It is just the order of operations.
Aw.
So I want you to know I did want to tell you. I just didn't want to tell you right away.
There's a lot of things happening, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah, you've been busy. You've had a lot to take care of. You're taking care of Paige, and
Well,
having
that's been sorted
existential
for forever
crises,
now.
that jazz.
No, that was just yesterday.
Just yesterday.
I was pretty. Yeah, that's pretty free.
It is
It was
fair.
pretty free.
Okay, it is here. One minute. I don't need a fishing rod. Let's go down. I
actually had a short couple of weeks of actually not having anything happening. Well, besides an operation, but
That's exciting.
that's like an operation.
Alright, we go down the road.
It's just we just made history,
Oh,
because nobody seems to fucking care that we made history.
I'm very proud of you. It's a good thing.
Thank you.
Also, this was the book. It is here. It's not here right now. It is gone. I do not know where the book went either. Why are books missing? Why are they gone?
Do you have a spare book and quill?
On me right now?
Yeah.
A blank one?
Yeah.
I do not think so. I could make one. I think
Could
most
you?
ones I have are full. Is this one empty? No, this is my. Oh, this is the original one I had with Paige. But I want to keep that as a very interest. As my secret or not. Okay, I can go upstairs and get one. One moment. How's it? It is up here. I don't know why I sounded like a certain long-nosed person. Letters upstairs. Hold on.
What's this?
What?
Urgency. There's a note on the floor. It says urgency. You seem
There's a note
to
on
like
there?
this. You seem to like the scavenger hunts, but I don't know how to guide you this time. If you wish to stay removed from Zaroff, you must find the shadow scheme. Else the next time we speak, he has become you.
Was that downstairs?
Yeah. It was right here.
Just on the floor?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know what to make of that, to be fair.
Okay, let's
Okay.
investigate this. Okay, but I don't know how to guide you this time. If you wish to stay removed from Zaroff, you mentioned the thing your mother feared.
Right. Oh, sorry, I should grab that book too. There's so many things! Ah, my brain.
You must
Actually, no, I don't-
find the shadow skin. Do you know what that is?
I have never once heard of that in my life before. I don't even know what you're saying. Shadow skin? Let me see the note. I'm coming down with my stuff. I just wanted to grab the book and quit.
I mean, some kind of weapon?
Yes. Where did you go? Oh, you're right here. Okay.
Right here. Yeah, take a look.
Thank you. I gladly will.
Some kind of weapon, I'm
just see.
assuming.
The Shadow's Skein. S-K-E-A-N. I do not know
Yeah,
that word.
that's-
I don't feel like I've ever heard that.
It's a sort of dagger.
Interesting. Because daggers are my preferred weapon of choice.
Huh.
Alright, there's the book and quill. I put it there. It's empty, so you can write whatever you want in it. What do you write in it? Dang, okay. Okay, alright. I placed it to the store. Okay, well, you're right. So, right now, see, if I send it, nothing happens. But if I put this in there, now I can go into it. I'll go first. Should be okay.
Do you think I was too nice?
I don't know. Alright, if you want to come to it, it's safe on the other side.
You know, I'll think about it. I can change the book once we return.
That's fair. Okay, so,
I don't want to come off as friendly.
I think this is fair. Alright. Welcome to Shadow's Edge.
Huh. Well defended.
Yes.
Oh, it's Skulk.
Yes, no, there's a skulk around
In the
here.
end?
Yes, no, there's apparently it. You know, I did not know this until after we found it there. But this was created during the experiment my mother did on me.
Oh.
Yes.
That's a big aftermath.
Indeed. In her book, she said that it is what's it? That it created sort of a shockwave of some sort. But,
So I must seen this already. How did she react?
Who?
Oh, Amma, the general.
Oh no, we didn't come here. We didn't go to Shadow's Edge. We went to my hometown. This is different. This is the army base that my parents and I stayed at during the latter part of the war. No, it
My
was.
bad.
They were here when we got to know each other a bit better during some of the not the like the last year or two. The war. I was there, and then I came here a good number of times. This place had a lot more skulk before, but me and Arlo came by and cleaned up a lot of it. He needed to confiscate a lot of the skulky things that were here, because there was a whole thing of warden hearts inside of one of these. The whole thing was full. It was strange. Also, the ring that I have, the Shadow Strength, it came from here. See?
Oh. That's convenient.
Yes. So that is where I got it from, apparently. Or
that doubled.
Sleepwalker. Oh, did you sing? Sorry, you can grab it. It's not technically there. We thought that would be a gun.
Okay.
Okay. So is oh. Why is there a book here? This is not the builds. Post office, tavern, greenhouse, farm, animals and crops, graveyard, procedure, repair, ancient city. White tiger grape seed, savannah red and white grape seed, jungle red and white grape seed. Cult members that sell babies at Page's village?
What?
Do not let Atkins be almost a high vessel. Keep away from Malin. Tell Bearfire about Helia. Set up meeting with Nether about beacon threats. Investigate Lucette Waystone. Malin and Chiron dating. Paige has two curses. One that causes her wound to not close, and another that when she's alone with
that's...
her.
Wait, hold on. Hold on.
Whose book is this?
Wait, what is... Arlo!
What?
That's Arlo's notes.
Oh, he must have left this here when we came by. I did not even notice that. Why did he leave this here? Also, hello, Kebogi Riders. Hello, good evening. Good to see all of you. Hello. Well, okay. Well, I guess it's a good thing this is something super private. I'm going to make sure I get that back to him because I do it
Yeah.
every year.
Good job, Arlo.
Arlo, what? It literally says Arlo notes. Goodness
Yeah.
gracious.
Exactly.
What is? Okay, you must have left out here when we did things later. But okay, so, anyways, so we came here. There's a just go around, but there are a number of books we found. The first one was a book I've given since now to Ophelia. It is a patient log, which you are welcome to read if you want to, but I will want to keep it back. But you can. It's a longish book, not terribly long, but longer.
All right. Can I give that back to you around weekend or something?
I guess so.
Oh.
I trust you. I gave a copy to Ophelia. I could always make a copy for you if you'd like to read it as well.
That would actually be wonderful.
Just because I want to.
Hi, Zettel.
This is my mother's
Same
name.
surname, I'm assuming. I see. Right.
But Shadowstar was her maiden name, which is not in that. But either way.
All right. A copy. I'll let
make
you
a copy
make a
for
copy
you.
for me.
But the thing I'll put down. I'm going to put this down.
And to be clear, you want all of this a secret, yes?
I don't want people to come here because of what happened here.
That's understood.
My father apparently went to a lot of lengths to keep Shadow's Edge a secret.
That's understood.
I'm
If
okay
I know
with
it's a secret, I'll keep it a secret.
I'm okay with telling people that I've been to Shadow's Edge. I just don't want to take them here, if that makes sense. Especially with
Then nobody will come here.
yeah. I'm surprised. Arlo didn't take this Warden Heart here with. But I don't know. I think it's okay to keep it here for now. But there used to be a lot of dangerous
really
things
coming
here.
by.
No. There's also a lot of books. I didn't take any of these with me. If there are any that you would like to bring back with you,
Protection 4 isn't bad.
no, it is
Efficiency 4.
fairly useful. But if there are books you would like to have, I'm okay with sharing some of them at the very least.
No.
Maybe you'd find more use.
It's odd seeing so much skulk here and hearing the sounds.
Yes, no, it is there was a lot more here before. Arlo cleaned up a lot of it. So it is much safer now. There are lots of things that my parents
Swift
clearly...
sneak.
Yeah, it's not something I'm as familiar with.
I feel like if I had it, it would bring suspicion to me. I'd have to get that with proper permission.
I think that is fair. Anyways, what I wanted to do, I'll show you this, and then I'll show you what is underneath the tree. There was a secret area my father had, apparently.
Oh.
But we're going to skip to the very end of this journal. It is 100 pages. You do not need to read most of it. It is a lot of things. But the short story of it is I accidentally told my parents about Zaroth, and then after they learned about him, they became obsessed with him, and wanting to know his secrets. Apparently, my father was involved with the Purple Light District in some way.
Oh, that fucking place?
Yes, and he wanted it for... apparently, they were the black market, you know, to trade things. To get the Warden Hearts and things. And then, what was it? My mother... was it? No, I don't think. The journal that talks about... Oh yes, they wrote about Agni dying as well, which is why Zoros knew about it, because we found about it here again. Oh, and Zach also got to mention, because he's my friend. He's written in here.
Agni die?
Oh, she was killed by... well, I know about when Zoroth was in her body, but she died apparently by goblin attack. She killed like 61 goblins, but that was how she died.
Goodness gracious.
I know. But either way, the entry that talks about stuff is right here. I'm on it right now. It's Project Shadow that she talked about. If you want to read it again, you can read the whole thing, or you can just skip to the part at the end, which is the notes about how it went.
Project Shadow is finally ready. However, it's happening on the worst possible day. My lab sits at the top of the great tree. So I'm currently writing this as goblins are trying to break through the main lines. I can hear the distant muffled sounds of skirmishes. I trust that Olivier is managing things out there to keep our proceedings today safe.
And that's Olivier, my father, not me.
I see. You're a junior.
Yes. Was the second.
I'd be lying if I didn't say I was nervous. Yeah! In fact, I'm partially aware that I started the events transpiring today. I sent an anonymous tip to the goblins that there would be a breach in the guards today, as one of them is recovering from a long flight around Shadow's Edge. But I need an opening. Olive arrived only a few days ago.
That's me.
And he will be showing up to my lab shortly after I told him to come if the goblins arrived. He doesn't know what's going to happen yet. Today is so critical. This ritual has to work. It's the only way I think I can make both Olivier and my dreams come true. Ouch. But if I tell them what is to come, neither of them will accept this fate. Once Olive is here, I will have him float inside one of the eternal crystals. The pedestals have been placed. I know that Skulk spreads to places almost uncontrollably, looking for a place to feed. This connection to the Undying One's heart might allow for just this trick to work. And in fact, might be the only reason I'm trusting this ritual to work. No time anymore. Olive is here. Notes from ritual. Skulk made contact on the skin. A low hum echoed through the... Skulk seemed to enter through eyes.
I know, right?
Yeah. Allowed softer tissue so it could access. Olive fell to the ground almost unconscious. Seems to have sustained head injury of some kind. Head injury?
Mm-hmm.
Skulk has formed a solid mass around the bridge of his nose. Once Olive stood up, he seemed taller and stronger than ever. Exposed eyes are glowing with darkness now. Ritual also caused small supernova of skulkish energy in. I see spots all over the ground outside. This area has become infected. Olive can now fly without relying on his void powers. He is immune to fall damage, though he crashed soon after. I wonder if this is consistent. Just a fluke.
That's the last of it. You can wait this if you want to, but it is not to do with the project at this point.
See.
It was her last words to myself and my father.
She sacrificed this place?
Yeah. She sacrificed her research, she sacrificed herself. The journal seems to indicate that after the goblins came, my father took me to go protect the Eternal Portal, which seemed to have worked. There was no damage done to it, but then I think she passed away because I do not know where she is anymore. So, anyways,
The head injury.
correct.
Is that the one?
I mean, it's very possible. I know Ophelia had noted one when she gave me my checkup. So it is possible that after that moment I started having memory flashes. I still vaguely think that I must have fallen from the end into the overworld, but I don't know. There's an area. I can perhaps show you, but the area by the eternal portal I fled from it when I was here with Arlo and Belfar, Zoros. It is farther out, but it is very close to where I remember waking up and Arlo finding me.
So it might be it. I mean, this is a little weirdly. I can't actually tell if this is incredible or terrifying.
I feel very similarly. It's strange. I really did not. I knew that my parents were involved in some strange things. I did not realize how studious my mother was until coming here and seeing how much work she's been doing for so long.
Yeah. You should have introduced me to her. We probably would have gotten along.
I know. You know, to be honest, this is probably an insight I did not think into now, but you know that comment I told you about how the perfect person for me would be someone who is as smart as you and as strong as Arlo?
Do you have... Oh my...
No, the reason probably why is because my mother was very smart and my father was also very smart, but he was also strong. I'm sure the reason why I want someone is because I want someone that is like them. I did a lot of things to be able to be with them.
This is the second time today I've been told I remind someone of their mother.
Oh. I'm very sorry about it.
But no, I find it more funny.
Well, do you want
Honestly.
to... Oh, sorry, keep going.
Honestly, your comparison isn't as bad, well, I think.
Well, I'm glad. To be honest, I'd rather
Sacrifice
be...
an entire village? Maybe I'm misreading what she said, but
No, I
she
think...
leaked the info to the goblins.
I think
And
you're
well,
right.
Skulk consumes death. Does it not?
I guess you're right, it sort of does. Wait a
So
minute.
it would be a reasonable assumption that powering the Skulk was the carnage the goblins left behind. Though that's a hypothesis, of course.
I guess
One
so.
that I'm not willing to test.
Do you think
I mean, come
that-
on, where would we get all the people? I'm joking.
No, I mean, I trust it. I did not even make the conclusion. It makes me wonder, is the skulk outside there? Is it the remnants of the people of Shadow's Edge?
Well, were their bodies?
I don't know. I mean, people here in the village, they lived in their houses. But if the goblins came and there was fighting, could it have done...
Well, the question is, why did she let the goblins in? She didn't flee because it was part of the plan. She tipped them off, right?
Right.
The goblin attack was crucial to the plan, right? Because why
Yes.
else?
I mean...
And what does the skulk have to do with that?
Well...
Death.
Contextually, I didn't think it was important until now. The entry before mentions that she was looking for distraction because my father was kind of set in his ways and she wanted to work on her project, but my father didn't want to
I
support
see.
her, and so she needed a way to be able to make sure that the project could go through.
That's one insane distraction. Though it does make me wonder if that's at the very least a reason, part of the reason the skulk spread so far and far out as well.
Right.
The shockwave and something to feed on.
So strange.
But, you know, speculation.
Of course.
I still need to study the skulk. I need to speak with the High Vessel to provide me with samples.
That is fair.
There's actually an interesting connection between Skulk and, well, it being conducive to certain magics, especially unholy magics.
Right.
There's a room in the castle, a ritual room,
Oh.
created entirely out of Skulk. The overworld castle, I mean.
Gotcha. Well, there's one more area I can show you. It's not exactly related to everything else, but if you wish to see it, you're welcome to. But it's not related to the information we were talking about earlier. It's some place at my father's. Had a
I
map,
see.
but it's up to you. You can see it if you wish to, or not.
Well, I do want to see. Though I
Okay.
do also want to take a look, if that's alright.
In general, of course. You're welcome to.
It's not volatile in any way or anything, is it?
I don't think so. We didn't touch it at all. I know that Skulk is very fragile, so if you try to break it with your fist, it might not come up.
Okay. I'm just gonna... Okay, touched. Okay, that's it.
You
Okay, that's
touched the butt.
disgusting, actually.
You touched the butt.
Yeah, that's kind of icky. Oh, I hate that texture so much, actually.
I'm so
Ugh.
sorry. Is this a pond over here? You can put your wash your hands here.
Yeah, I'm washing that shit off right now. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, I hate that, actually. Ugh.
It's okay.
I
know-
regret doing that.
You want to know something funny? If you had ever actually tried to kiss me, you would have gotten very close to Skulk.
Would I?
The mess that my mother mentions in the journal has been there on me for a very long time. It's still there.
I see.
So underneath this blindfold is grossness.
I wouldn't be sticking my hands in your eyes.
I mean, I guess it's a good thing, perhaps.
What kind of kissing do you think I do?
I don't know. I don't kiss many people.
Olivier, how do you think kissing goes?
I don't know. Usually when my father and mother kiss, they did it behind closed doors.
Okay, so kissing does not involve sticking your hands into people's eyes.
I know that much. Just, I don't know. But to be close, that's all I'm saying. They're close.
I'm messing with you.
That is fair.
I'll be honest, I don't actually know shit about Skulk.
I wish I knew more myself. I know Ophelia has been doing a lot of investigations into it for the horse.
Maybe I could ask her.
Maybe.
Again, I do want to investigate how it interacts with certain magics, though for that I need to. With all the stuff happening, I forgot to ask the High Vessel. It's a good reminder to actually ask.
I'd say so. I think it'd be good. It does remind me a lot, well, wasn't that exactly what Winter was trying to do?
Yes, actually. In the journal, well, according to the journal, they went to the Deep Dark.
Right. Which is not something you can do.
Winter went where Winter wanted to. They were a traveler who went everywhere. That said, I thought I was the lawbreaker between the two of us. At least far more than them.
Apparently.
Apparently, apparently they one-upped me.
Ah! That is fair.
Oh, the big hole. Okay,
yes, there's a
got
big
it.
hole.
Right, let's go to the place.
Okay, I'll show
I wanted to take a look at the Skulk, but yeah, I've got nothing.
We can take the shortcut, and then I do feel that they left my mother's diary upstairs, but I can still show you. This is the easy way, but apparently inside of this area there is a tunnel.
Oh,
It's the base of the
Huh.
tunnel. You can put it back on the wall. We do not want to take anything, but this I found down here. It has a very. It's not a diary worth reading. It's just a lot of strange notes. But this I think must be a battle map of some sort because
it looks like it.
to my knowledge, if this was my father's plan all along, then this was the path he would have taken to destroy the Eternal Portal so the goblins couldn't use it.
I see.
No, actually, it is what it is. A very strange connection there. I guess in my head originally I confused it. Perhaps we were trying to protect the portal, but we weren't trying to protect the portal. So then why? Why would the impression have been that we perhaps were going to protect the portal if we were going to destroy it?
Well, it makes sense to destroy it.
Right.
Make sure that the goblins can't come through.
Mm-hmm.
Though I don't know why the opposite impression came in.
No.
I
Is it-
suppose just protect ourselves, right?
Agreed. And then as I said, that book is a lot of strange encoded messages.
Hmm.
I got some ideas about it
Anything
myself.
that sticks
but-
out?
Well, when I read it the first time, the only thing I noticed is that some of the entries, specifically the ones that have this spelling when you read it out, whether arid, really dense environment, no, solicier, each of the first letters spells out warden at first. Warden. But I don't know what that means. All I know is that this is logs that were related to my father and very likely...
Which log numbers is it?
I don't know. I didn't write that down.
Okay, they have the numbers, so what? So 22 EB.
I don't have a book. How do I write this down? I don't have enough book and quiz. I don't want to write in my pen bad book to page. I feel like it'd be bad. And say transcribe it out later. I guess I can. Yeah. Which entry was that?
Okay, so entry 1, and it has 22 EB on it.
Okay.
Then... Hold on, did I miss one? Am I being silly? Okay. 5, 20 EB.
Okay.
Eight, 13 EB.
Okay.
12, 24 EB.
Alright.
Uh, 15, 12 EB. Um, 18, 14 EB.
Okay.
22, 21 EB.
Alright.
24, 26 EB. Is there a
Alright.
pattern emerging of any sort?
Not taken, Ted. It goes 1, 5, 8, 12, 15, 18, 22, 24. And then the EBs are all like 20, 22, 13, 24, 12, 13, 21,
Do you know
26.
what EB even stands for?
No idea.
Is it relevant?
I don't know.
27, 11 EB.
Okay.
28. Ignore that. I got silly.
You're good.
Okay. 31, 20 EB.
Okay.
34, 13 EB.
Alright.
Oh, we're only halfway through.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Okay, 38, 24 EB.
Okay. 24, you said?
Yeah, I believe so. Yes.
Okay. Alright.
Okay, 41, 12 EB.
Okay.
They always have negligible success rates. Potentially so it's ignored, maybe? 44, 14 EB.
Okay.
Okay, 48, 21.
Alright.
50, 26.
Okay.
53, 11.
Alright.
57, 20.
Alright.
60, 13.
Okay.
Does it continue to? Yeah. 64, 24. 64, 24.
Okay.
We're almost there. 67, 12.
Okay.
70, 14.
Okay. That is all.
Nothing can stop us. Weather arid, really dense environment. Nothing can stop us. Negative. Risk factor medium. Success rate negligible. That's on the last page.
Alright.
Pattern wise, unless I missed something, they all have a low success rate.
I mean, yes, because...
Well, negligible success rate.
yes, and also there are a few that were like success... Like, for example, number 24. It says 24 EB, where there are ability to identify new challenges
Oh, yeah,
arise,
you're
and then
right.
it says success rate outstanding. So those are a few. But you're right, a lot of them are negligible. At best. It's a few, like...
Do they care?
This one's also outstanding at 38.
You're right. I missed them. Nothing but and they do come with extra. What was it? Nothing but what?
Like that one said, nothing but desolation.
That's weird. Nothing can stop us. Nothing but desolation.
Yeah, I don't know. This one is like this one. It doesn't have the EB around it, and it has the outstanding success rate as well.
I'm looking at the ones that say Warden. If they have anything.
This one says nights are long. This one says noxious dust everywhere. Oh no.
I'm going to think about this.
That is fair.
Might be a wild goose chase, but
Perhaps.
I'm still thinking about that urgent note you got.
Right.
Trying
Yeah.
to wonder if anything can really give us any kind of hint, honestly.
shadow skin. What even is that?
I'm assuming it's some sort of dagger.
Right. But I don't know where to start searching for something like that.
And that's why I was trying to see if... I know it's a stretch and a wild one, but I was wondering if maybe some kind of code? You mentioned the warden thing. Maybe that's how they... My thought process was maybe that would point out important information. I'm trying to think what the EBs meant.
Yeah, I don't know.
Could you, at some point, copy the note you took there?
Yeah, I can take those and send you the numbers.
Okay. Imagine it's a complete wild goose chase.
I don't know. I mean, all I know is it is a log that is written by my father. That is all.
Well, it's suspicious what you mentioned, and it'd be
Guess
good
that's
to
fair.
look. Oh goodness.
Fly out that way. I guess this is fair. I'll flap it up so I can
Eh,
grab some of this
no
diary.
point.
Which is up here. Still, I think. Is it? Yes, it is in this one.
I'm assuming you looked through, you turned this place upside down already.
Most parts of it, yes. There was a lot going on at the time. I didn't want to try too hard.
More than fair. Well, that's probably something that you should do, considering the warning. I thought about what I'm gonna change my note to. Pettiness aside, would it be alright for me to actually leave a note there?
To the sleepwalker? I don't see why not.
Don't know if it will be don't know if it will be acknowledged at all, but
This is
why
fair.
not, right?
You know, if anyone... I wrote a note to them at one point in time. I see no reason why you couldn't.
May I take the waystone?
You know what? Sure. It sounds strange, and people probably would think it's very odd too, but if there's anyone who I can trust to have this place, not even Alo, I mean, Alo and Bedfar perhaps maybe have taken it, but if there's anyone, it would be you, because you have the right kind of mind to understand a place like this.
I'll take it as a compliment.
I meant it as that. You're the only one I was able to talk to about that book and not turn your brain off. Although in Bedford,
if
one they both
anything-
were exhausted. They were like, no, I do not care.
If anything, it's got my gears turning.
Well, just be careful. You've got a lot on your plate
Has
right
to be a
now.
What I've got on my plate is waiting. What I've got on my plate is waiting, understanding who my allies are. Olivier, I need a favor to ask you.
Okay.
If Mayrin returns and you see her, let nobody know. Especially any Navarians, but overall nobody. No matter who asks you, to tell them. Send Mayrin my way. Say whatever you need to say to make her go to me. Zareth already agreed for me to explain everything about himself to Mayrin, and that's what I will do to prevent any further altercations there. But there's a lot more at stake. And my request stays between us because I'm not supposed to know certain knowledge.
Okay.
Thank you.
If I see her, I will be sure to send you away, and I will not tell anyone else that I've seen her. I won't be like Paige and talk about people around her. I will keep it.
Then all I can really do right now is wait and just continue understanding who's actually on my side and who sees me as disposable.
Well, I certainly do not see you as disposable, and I don't think I ever have.
I mean, what would you do without me?
Honestly, I don't know. I don't know, Skylar. You have confused me and bewildered me so many times in my life. I feel like if I did not have you in my life, I'd be a very different person.
you'd probably be bored. I mean, come on, with my... What is it? Weekly, bi-weekly breakdowns?
It's funny, to be fair, though, I don't witness them very often anymore, so you must be breaking down in front of other people.
No.
Or is your version of a breakdown doing something different than what perhaps I'm thinking?
Well, the early breakdowns after the war were just genuine, just crying, but I've learned by now that certain emotions stay under wraps. As much as I hate it, I've learned that some level of deception to most is unfortunately the way to go.
Sometimes. But, you know,
I'm not proud of it. My word is... I value my word. Having to cheapen it with lies is something I regret. But it's why I still keep to my promises. Because if I don't still have at least my promises, then... Well, what about me can someone trust?
I feel the same way.
But right, I'll think about this. Think about the... This is pure conjecture and really a reach. I can't help but feel like maybe that could tell us where that Skian is. Maybe it's something your father knew?
Well, I mean, it's something to start with, you know? The Sleepwalker seems to have coordinated a lot of things.
It's a good enough distraction, I'll tell you that.
Perhaps. It's strange. The Sleepwalker has been... I also don't know where he went. I went to my house, but I don't know where he went.
I'm at your house.
But the Sleepwalker has not spoken since going to get Zoro's heart to me. So the fact is that note is there, I do not know how long it's been around.
Well, it was there when we went in.
What are you changing your note to?
Yes. Let me write it out. I'll tell you in a second.
No,
write slowly.
that is entirely fair. While you do that, I'll be smart and I'll multitask. I can put some things away. Oh, right. I should make a copy of this
That
book
would be appreciated.
to save the
And
time.
a copy and a copy of the of your notes as well.
Right. Both those
Just
things.
just the numbers at the end. I don't need to know your correspondence of page.
That is entirely fair. The book is very new, to be fair. Anyway, she apparently wrote over the one we had. Also, I got the chance to read a book that Rexalis wrote recently during my trip. I bought it with his light reading. I'll need to read it to my moss again, but it is very interesting read. I did not know the man could write, but now I know, and we should never let him live it down. Is that, and then there's this, or that is not I'm doing thing. So it goes Z. Well, of course, I needed to read something while we were on the journey. I had plenty of time to do things, so I did. Because you will all love to see it. I'll read it to you before we go to bed tonight. This is kind of funny. That's the first one. Is the copy... Dang it, I put it upstairs. Ah! Wrong one. This one is what I want to keep. I want the patient's diary. This one, no? I'm checking this. That one. Copy for Scalia. And then this. So as well. There. And then we need the notes from the page book. This one right here. C'est fair.
What I
Just a
wrote.
egg. Oh, okay.
Look, I don't know what the point of these games is. What the point of scavenger hunts and cryptic... I doubled on games. And cryptic messages. And cryptic messages. The illusion of choice as you push towards what you wish with curiosity as bait. Either reveal yourself, selves, or leave. Or explain the point of this ridiculous in-between.
Poignant.
If time's of the essence, then why are they playing games? If time's not of the essence, then it's an empty threat. An empty threat to keep you moving. Make sure that you just do what they say because there's no time to really think about it.
I suppose that's fair too.
It still feels like a trick to me. Even the
It's fair.
damn skiing, but I can't lie, I am curious. They've got me hooked.
Well, then, if nothing else, this ring has been useful. They gave this to me, and I can only imagine that they are purposely trying to give me tools for something. I wish I knew what it was, but you know, apparently, as you said, they like to play games.
Well, let's not forget that what they offered first came at a price.
Correct. Which was that I would never be the same person ever again. Or the life that I knew, I would not get to keep. That is correct.
Don't let them sneakily get you to pay it. By dangling bits and pieces of their previously promised reward.
True. But you know, I guess the one difference, at least it feels to me, is that my life is already, as they perhaps noted, changing anyway. Everything was so off, has been progressing, a lot of thoughts within me, and a lot of doubts. I've been worried that perhaps they, you know, my mother was concerned that he would use me. I have come to the understanding that I don't think he wants to really use anyone truly. But I also do not think he understands himself as well as perhaps he thought he did. I mean, why on earth would someone who's lived for as long as he has not once thought about what he was going to do with his heart once he had found it? Why does he have to go off to live in solitude for a time? He's had years. He's had many decades of centuries even. And he hasn't thought once about what he would do with his heart. I sometimes think that he thinks he is mature because he has lived for so long, but I think he is truly more like a child than most people I know.
I envy Zaroff and fail to understand her at the same time. How, with so much time alive, do you not find more ways to save people?
I think Winter was right. He's a bit of a fool.
I don't know what to think. But what we're going to figure out is what's going on here. I mean, hey, I promised to help out with this thing anyway. And... well, I'm stuck waiting now.
You know, this... So one thing is that I do not like about the Sleepwalker, which probably lends more credence to your word, is their timing is very convenient.
Mm-hmm.
Incredibly convenient. Feels like whenever they do it, it's just the right moment, and never before or after.
I will, however, say the comment on... I hate that I might be falling for a trick, but I'll say it anyway. The comment on one of your friends perhaps being somebody to worry about. Understand that what I'm about to say is pure speculation, however, based on bits and pieces of things that happened. I indicated this to you before.
I'm listening.
The goblin threat, right?
Right.
What if... Would the sleepwalker have a way of knowing?
I mean, that I don't know. I can
No,
only
we
assume.
don't know.
I mean, all I know is that there were times I have not. I mean, lately, I do not think they have been in my body, but of course, before, I had no recollection of it. But I feel like before they were messy. I, woke up in strange places, had moments where I did very clear things that I did not remember doing. Now I do not. I've not had moments like that at all. But it seems they are still doing their own business. So it makes me wonder, do they
Two
see
things happened during Paige's arrest. One, I told you about this one.
Right.
Information that I tried to deliver to the High Vessel through Arlo failed to reach her. 2, Paige had been framed by somebody who had access to her things.
Right.
One such person being Arlo. One of the few. It's a thought that me, Paige, Arma have all been having. We're beginning to consider that Arlo might not be who he says he is. To a degree, the thing that the sleepwalker said has made me consider that too. On top of that, another attempt on the High Vessel's life has been made.
When did that happen?
Recently, there was a trap placed in the kitchen. It might be speculation, and honestly, keep this in mind from me. It's conjecture. I'm probably missing information. But you put things together, it gets a little difficult to ignore.
Right.
You told me that Arlo's reliable with delivering messages. Remember when I first had my suspicions? I came to you to talk me out of it.
Right.
That's why I came to you to ask about Arlo's reliability. Because you could blame what happened with delivering messages on incompetence, right?
I mean, yes, you could.
And then you reassured me of just how competent Arlo is with such things.
He is. He's very dedicated. He's as good at his job as the general.
Then why, after I reminded him, after I even asked the High Vessel to speak with him about what I told him, did he fail to tell the High Vessel that the Rose Falls murder was ordered by the previous High Vessel? I organized a meeting with him for it and everything. only to find out that the High Vessel never found out such a thing at all. And again, initially I just thought it was incompetence, but then we find out about Paige's framing. It's still not much. Not enough to make an accusation. But one of the knights, someone who had access to Paige's stuff, did it.
Right.
And I figured I'd at least warn you that that's a suspicion that many of us have. And apparently, others have had suspicions even before me.
I appreciate you saying something. I guess I don't know. It is strange when...
I might be wrong. I might be wrong. Keep that in mind.
I know. I am...
I've been seeing also you constantly around Arlo, and I am worried.
He's my friend. I mean, I'm worried about him. I've not heard from him. You know... This information is not exactly private, but it's not my business to discuss with other people, so this stays between the two of us.
Understood.
But Arlo was planning to ask the High Vessel on a date for the Festival of the Flame. We had a sleepover the night before. He came here. We spent the night together. He wanted to make up after everything. You know, after he had left me alone during the time at the at Dimbo. We had that night, and I had suggested that he stay with me, but he went back with Belfar and Ophelia, and he felt bad later. And so we had a sleepover the night before the Flame Festival. And then we talked briefly before he was to go, and he was feeling nervous. He wanted to go talk with her about this date. And I tried to build his confidence, and everything seemed fine. And then I get to the Flame Festival, and the High Vessel was there was Oli. And I asked her if she spoke with Arlo at all, or, you know, if she'd heard anything. And she simply said that Arlo wasn't coming, that he was staying in. And I got...
Well, we did also learn he turned blue recently, didn't we?
Well, I didn't learn that.
Didn't Paige mention that?
She did, but
Yeah, that's what I mean.
But
Paige mentioned it.
But what does that mean?
I don't know.
But
I don't know.
No, but all I know is that the people I last saw him with was the High Vessel and Oli. And I honestly, I got worried that something happened to him, like that perhaps he said the wrong thing, and that you. I mean, I wasn't thinking terribly straight at the time. I didn't want to get too worried or anything. But like, what if the High Vessel saw him and put him in a cage somewhere, or Oli, because Oli could be jealous of him for trying to win over the High Vessel's heart, and he maybe wants to date her. I don't know.
Olivier.
So I don't know. I
Wouldn't it be awful convenient for a goblin to get close with the High Vessel in such a way?
But he loves her. He cares about her. I mean, he even was telling me he's not sure if getting to know her is the best idea. You know, he was telling me he feels like she's not in it. She spends all her time with Oli, and so he doesn't know if he wants to. I mean, he didn't put this into words, but you know, they are a thing. Like they expressed feelings for each other, and I'm coming from a, really it's not that much evidence, right? It's just speculation, but like he had the chance to kill me if he was a goblin. He was with me. We were in the same bed. We separated. We were sitting diagonal from each other so that we would not be sleeping side by side.
But why would he kill you? What's the point of that?
I don't know.
Strategically speaking.
But if he's a goblin, then why would?
Then what?
Why I don't know. Why
they
would
just
he?
immediately act?
But why would he put? Why would he have reason to have put that on page? Or to? I don't know what. Why would he?
I don't know.
I,
I don't actually know.
I don't want. I don't want to believe that it's him, but I also don't. I can't deny what you're saying, but I also.
Oh, okay, then
No.
convince me otherwise, because you know other things about him. You know more context. I lack context. So tell me why not?
Well, cause he. I don't know, Skylar. I mean, Arlo. He doesn't like the goblins. His sister. He said that she was kidnapped by goblins, and so he wouldn't be one, because then, because no, because he protects people. He cares a lot. No. I don't want to believe that Arlo would do that.
See my point,
I
don't you? You're seeing where I'm coming from, right?
I don't want to.
But you do.
I don't want to.
I mean, I could be wrong.
I don't. I care about Arlo a lot. He told me he wasn't a goblin. He said he wasn't one. He said he'd prove it to me.
How would he prove it to you? Okay, that's something.
I don't know. I don't know how he wants to prove it. I thought he did. And now maybe he didn't.
I see.
And now he's blue? Are goblins blue? I don't remember the goblins being blue before.
I don't know the blue thing. I have no idea what the blue thing is.
I don't know.
Technically, maybe the blue thing could be some origin thing. And maybe that could go against the goblin theory.
But don't the goblins have the ability to turn into whatever they want? Don't they have powers and all this other stuff? And then...
They probably do.
But... So how does he prove he's not a goblin?
I don't know. Okay, innocent till proven guilty.
Right.
He's just a suspect.
I know. I know.
Okay. There.
You don't need... You don't need to try and do what you don't want to do, Skylar. It's okay. I just don't... I don't want him to be one, so he can't be. Because I trust him. I've been honest with him. He knows everything about me. And then if he were a goblin, then why would he be my friend? What would be the point?
I don't know, maybe goblins get lonely.
I want to figure this out. I want to know. I need to know that he is not a goblin.
Okay,
I don't know
do
how.
that.
I need to figure it out, though.
I'm willing to help you with that. Because I'd like to be wrong.
But how do you prove someone's not a goblin, Skylar?
Fuck if I know. You observe. You stick close. You make sure you're safe as you stick close. But you see how they act. Eventually, if they're not a goblin, I feel like the contradictions would come through, right? I mean, I'm quite certain we can basically be sure that Paige isn't one.
I mean, very probably. Unless the goblins are also cursed the same way she was.
At that point, if the goblins manage to inherit the curse, then that's one unlucky goblin.
I guess that is fair.
But
I mean,
others are suspicious as well. I guess just don't let him know that suspicion's on him. If he's not a goblin, eventually things should come through. Just know to be cautious.
no, you're right. No, you know what? I know exactly what I have to do.
What do you have to do?
I need to start my bachelor right away.
Your bachelor!
I need to start it. I need, because it's the only way. Because
Explain it.
Because
explain it to me. I need to hear this.
Because the plan I've had in my head is that all my friends enter our competition. Okay, they enter our competition to see who is the most worthy of all of them to be my person. Okay, my special person, whatever that means. And so if Arlo can win, then he is not a goblin, because only the person who is not a goblin can win. This is new rule I have just made. No goblins can win. So so if he can win in a series of competitions and dates and other things along with everyone else, if Arlo can successfully win, then guaranteed he is not a goblin.
Okay. So if he wins, he's not a goblin because you said so.
Yes.
And if he turns out to be one, you'll just gaslight yourself into knowing
No,
he's
because
not.
the point is, if he wins, he cannot be. Because
I see.
Because if
you
he
said
is,
so.
if he is, then I will have to be the one to kill him. Is that enough of a condition for it? If the winner is a goblin, then I need to be the one to kill them.
You call dibs on the kill?
Because if they would go through the effort of being my friend and they lied, then they've given us the proof we need.
Okay then. I don't know how that's gonna convince me, but you know what? Whatever works for you.
I will work on it. I will think of plans. I will think of moments. It might take a few...
Just keep an eye on him. Again,
if I can find him, perhaps I would love to, but he is... Apparently, if he's been around, he's not talked with me.
True. Hey,
But if I do this, he will be drawn out. He has to be. And then everyone can watch him. You know? Because there'll be everyone, all of my friends. Every single one of them is invited to take part. You can take part. Rexaros can take part.
I mean,
Paige
you
can take
asked
part.
me... I mean, reminder, you asked me to take part personally?
I did, yes, and the invitation still applies. But this time, if it is also a bachelor, it is also a competition to see who is not a goblin. And specifically Arlo. And since I know you are not one, you would be a great litmus test.
Okay. Do I filter out the goblins? Is that my role now?
Well, no, you would also take part as this general. I mean, here's the real competition. If you manage to beat Allah, then, well...
Yeah, what happens then?
I don't know. I'm not sure, to be honest. I'm really just hoping that Allah wins. That at this point now, that is the only thing. Allah...
This sounds like asking somebody out with extra steps, Olivier.
It's not. No, because he needs to. There was a line of thinking. Because he needs, if he truly loves the high vessel, then he will do everything for her. Okay.
I need to sit down for this.
For what?
To hear this.
For the line of logic. So, all right. So let's see. So let's say. Hold on. Do I have anything I can place down? Oh, here we go. No, never mind. Oh, see. Hold on. I have. There we go. Okay. All right. So this is Allah. All right. This is Allah right here. This is me. Okay.
Yeah.
This is the high vessel. This is you. Okay. All right. So.
Okay.
So.
Allah. You,
then you.
high vessel, me.
Oh, yes,
okay, yeah, I got
yes,
it.
okay. So if Allah, all right, Allah loves the high vessel, right? He wants to be with her. Okay, that is established. That he wants to be with her. She supposedly wants to be with him. If he's a goblin and he is doing all this to get to her, all the way, then then nothing I do will get in the way of that. But if okay, so but then there is me, okay? There's me right here, and I am his friend.
Yeah.
And I am your friend, right? Okay. So, if I hold the bachelor, you know, and then I put myself in the center spotlight, okay? So then if I'm here, perhaps, so then it's me. So then if Allah, after doing this competition, you know, is with, you know, does it, and it's you and him, obviously, against each other, in this case, obviously, you know, you're to the end goal. Allah, Skylar, because you are the two people that have the best qualities in the world. So, if you do that, then, if one of you wins, alright, and if Allah is my friend, he will be sad that he did not win, because he did. But, if he still tries to go to the high vessel, and does things with the high vessel, then perhaps he's a goblin. But if he wins and tries his best to win, and be in this here with me, okay, then, at that point, he cannot be. And because you are here, it means that there's protection, and if you win, then if Allah does not try to compete still anyway, then he's only proving further that he is suspicious, okay? And then the high vessel would be
Olivier.
sad.
Olivier, stop. Never have I seen such bullshit actually make sense.
Right, exactly. It makes perfect sense because you used the bait, which is me. I am great bait, by the way. And so then, everything can come together. And because of the fact that, you know, this is just Allah, okay? But you know, I have made a lot of friends.
If he chooses you over the high vessel, he sabotages his path to get close to the high vessel.
Exactly.
Which isn't goblin behavior. Olivier, this makes sense.
I know. That's why I proposed it. And
holy fuck, this makes sense.
And because of the fact, you know, this is just to do with Allah. But imagine, so then if we count all the other friends that I have, every single one of them, you know, and we're trying to figure out which one of them is a goblin, you know, because if there's a goblin still out there, then one of my friends has to be a goblin. So then we use the whole thing as a means to figure out who the goblins are, and I am the bait.
Well, to be fair, I don't think it's gonna work for everyone, because I don't think we can pinpoint who the goblin is, but we can certainly pinpoint who the goblin isn't.
Yes.
Okay, I'm in!
Okay.
Okay, no, this makes sense!
I'm glad you see it the way I do.
Why the fuck does this make sense?
This was not meant. This is not what this was for. But you know what? I will gladly sacrifice all of my plans to make sure Arlo is not a goblin. You know. And now, if he's a goblin, then it means we went to all this work and he ruined everything, and the goblin deserves to die. Okay, this is all. Because at that point, it's not even Arlo. It's just some strange, hairless creature in a body that pretends to be Arlo, and then they deserve to die.
Yikes.
It's true. I'm not joking. If they took Arlo from me,
That's true. That's true.
Then I'm sorry.
I feel like I would have a very similar reaction if it were you or Mayrin or
I know the Shadow Arts.
You or
know,
Mayrin.
I could do it. You know?
All right. Just to be clear though, Arlo not having a crush on you isn't evidence of goblinhood. It's just a lack of proof against it.
I suppose so, yes. But, you know, it's still...
I'm just saying, if he's not interested, don't go swinging an axe.
No, no. But perhaps I'm sticking a lot on this. A lot. I'm sticking my entire mental sanity and everything on this. Because, again, honestly, I really do think that the true Arlo loves the High Vessel as a dating partner more than me. But the power of friendship, Skylar. The power of friendship is the most powerful thing in the entire world.
Okay, listen. So let me give you a makeover before The Bachelor, and we're gonna have the power of friendship and you looking hotter than you ever have.
Okay. I'm trusting you, Skylar.
Oh, believe me, once I'm done with you, I don't think anyone is going to be able to withstand you. I don't think anyone's going to be able to look at you and go, meh. Like, they will at least go, okay.
All right.
And that's the at least.
Okay. Then I think we have a plan. So then how do we tie the sleepwalker into all this? Now do we do is this we can make it a big plan?
Fuck! I forgot about the sleepwalker for a moment. Let's invite the sleepwalker to the competition.
But he's not my friend. This doesn't count.
Yeah, but then we get to catch him.
I mean, imagine it'd be kind of awkward. This sleepwalker shows up and is like, "Hello, Olivier, it is me. I'm the sleepwalker," and then it's just myself in my own body being like, "Hello, hello." Ah, yes, I am. So I don't know. It's just, I think this is all I know is this is a foolproof plan, completely foolproof.
Not foolproof, but there's a desperate hope inside it, and you know I'll take that.
No, that is fine. It's okay. I only have, you know, I live for my friends, and so this is how we hope for things around here.
You know, you took this better than I thought you would. I honestly, you know, this is good.
You think this is better?
I thought you'd cry and be inconsolable, and then try to and then hate me.
Why would I hate you for that? Can I hate you for your own thoughts? No, instead I am choosing the opposite. I cried, was inconsolable, and now I'm turning the last shred of hope I have to possibly find a partner because I am feeling desperately lonely, into trying to save my one friend under very frail hope that he is not a goblin, because I have no other means of being able to convince myself that he is not one. You think I'm so glad you think that is better.
That sounds like a wonderfully fragile mental state.
It is exactly how I feel right now.
You know what? Whatever keeps you going.
It is. It is what is keeping me going right this moment.
Because the plan sounds like it vaguely in some universe out there might work. Let's make it work in this one.
Exactly, and and we can invite Bethar to it. He can take part as well, and he probably won't even care. And then it'll be great. And everyone's invited. Every single
So what
person.
happens if I win?
Well, if you win, then you win. There's not really much more to it.
Alright.
It's the same qualifications, technically speaking, but I've already pre-established I don't think you're a goblin, and presumably you're not, so the other proving stuff doesn't matter. But if you win, then I don't know how we could do this anymore, because at that point then it would be like, well, are we lovers, are we not? I don't know. It is very strange moment.
Olivier,
said what already
you are
established.
very strange.
Yes, I am.
And that's okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're strange too.
Fuck you.
But not as strange as me! It's like that song Popular, except I'm saying I am strange, or I'm totally stranger than you. This is my song.
You're gonna make me worse, you're gonna make me weirder?
No, I'm the one who's worse and weirder. You are the one giving me a makeover, so technically speaking, you are making me worse and weirder.
Ah, popular. You're gonna be popular. I'll teach you the proper poise, how to talk to boys, little ways to flirt and plant. Ooh!
Yep, that'll be me.
Quite literally, yeah, wait.
Exactly.
Wait.
I shall do everything. This is my destiny.
Let's do this.
I thought my purpose was to make sure my good friend Zoroth got his heart back. No, it is to prove who is a goblin, who is not, and to save my best friend.
Well, I wasn't gonna kill your best friend, like, just for the record. Like, that wasn't the thing I was gonna do.
Oh, I hope not. But at the same time, if he's a goblin, I hope so.
Got it. Well, no, because if he's a goblin, you want to kill him,
Correct.
right?
Yes. No. I'm
Yeah,
just saying
so,
the
no,
desire to want to have him dead is not
Yeah,
wrong.
okay, yeah, okay. Just making sure we're on the same
Exactly.
page.
And by the way, for confirmation to everyone, including the mouse in my head, no, I do not want Arlo dead. I want the goblin. If he's a goblin, it is not Arlo. So it is the goblin who thinks he is Arlo that I want dead. Because Arlo...
Well, if he thinks he's Arlo, then things get complicated, right?
But he's still not. Right?
I don't know.
I don't want to deal with the existential crisis of what that could mean.
You're right. You know what? Let's not think about that. I've had those thoughts enough about Alma in the past.
Oh no. I'm so sorry. Oh, by the way, I talked with her because she wanted to have me become a knight potentially, or offered it to me, and I told her that I would probably not do it unless I could get away with not doing the oath. But she said she would talk to the cult about it.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Well, they are pretty desperate, you know. They lost a knight as great as myself.
Exactly.
I don't know what they'll do without me.
Chaos.
I guess they can settle for you.
Thank you. I appreciate the honor. Besides, you have greater and grander things to do now.
Truly, Spellbound Order's going...
Sorry, I just realized that if you help me to do this and we figure out if Arlo is not a goblin out, then the end will definitely have to make you the apothecarian. This works for both of us.
It does!
It is a win-win!
Well, honestly though, I literally helped Ophelia make history in the medical field, and they still don't want me as apothecary.
Perhaps, but you know that if you can, but being a person who can make me the perfect bachelor and ready for our competition to prove who is a goblin, who is not, that is literally the biggest.
That is a medical marvel.
That is the biggest moment. So you would have.
You're right.
The most immaculate-
You're right. You're right. If I can make somebody even hotter than you, you're right. That's incredible. I don't think they can deny my skills after that.
Precisely. See?
It's a deal.
I know.
It's a plan.
See, everything is working together. This is totally not us just being crazy. This is the very sensible, normal, logical...
We are being completely sane right now.
Exactly. This all makes sense. Every bit of it makes sense, and it is
every single part.
exactly.
Nothing about this is questionable.
No, nothing at all.
We are not actively having a breakdown. I am not
Precisely. We are simply coping with proper, reasonable coping mechanisms.
Yes, we are. I am not distracting myself from the fact that Winter might not be the person that I thought that they were, and therefore my entire point of destroying my ego slowly and ripping apart every part of myself to become them, only to find out that I don't even know who they are, and then slowly realize that not only that, but they were probably using me and are not at all who I thought they were. I'm not distracting myself from that at all!
No. And I'm not, hinging on the last threads of hope that I have that people around me are trustworthy people, and that I have a purpose that is more than just to be used in my life as well, and that, the people I choose to be my best friends are people who are worthy of being great people. We are doing okay.
We're doing something.
We are.
The offer to make out as a distraction is just like always on the table. Anyway.
Skylar, you know what is even more sad? You know what is the most sad part about this whole entire thing? Is that no matter how desperate I would be, no matter how desperate both of us are, I respect you too much to let that become something that we consider a distraction.
Damn.
I don't know what it is about you, Mister.
You respect me too much to use me as a distraction.
I don't know how to describe it better. I simply am realizing... I don't know. The temptation, you're not wrong, okay? There's always some things there. I don't know how that happened, considering you are this strange person. And... it is just a funny realization to myself that...
You can just say I'm hot. You really don't have to find the most insulting way to put this.
It's more... I don't know. It's difficult to put into words how I feel right now. All I want to say is just that I don't know. I
wouldn't do it to you either.
That is an honor I do not take for granted.
If there was anything between us, I would want it to be real. But I don't know how to do real right now.
It's hard. Real is really hard. Because on the one hand, you make connections with people, and on the other, if things get too real, we have moments like this where we both don't know what to do with ourselves.
That said, I'm still gonna make those bullshit jokes because you always react in the most hilarious ways.
You have my full permission to do that for as long as you wish, and as much as you want to. It is important to protect the things that are most important, and whatever it takes to do that, we shall do.
Well, you are one of those things. Consider yourself lucky.
Well, you are that for me as well.
Duh!
Don't know how that happened. Actually, no, I do, for well.
Oh, it was a mix of weird attachment after, all that time of feeling intense emotions of hatred towards each other.
Exactly.
We find out that we're both alive after, both of us losing essentially everything that made us ourselves. So we latched onto each other as just elements of our past, elements of our identity that was still around. And then we slowly became elements of our new identities, becoming extremely attached, mixed with a bunch of odd attraction to each other, probably just created a complete mess where we became, to some degree, a little codependent. That's my theory.
Yeah. I agree to
Yeah,
that.
that's probably
It
it.
makes sense.
Yeah,
I
that's
agree.
probably that.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
that's probably that. Yeah.
Exactly. I like having a very close relationship that is, people be like, oh, just do it already. And it's like, no. It's too special for that.
Yeah. I feel like it's too interesting.
Exactly. If we just went and kissed already, it'd be boring. So no,
I kind of would.
we don't do that. We don't do the expectations.
Yeah.
We break all the expectations.
The thing is, I don't think I'd do that to you right now.
But
I
you
don't
are
know.
still welcome to joke about it as much as you wish. Now, Bart, anything you hear today, you cannot tell anyone, okay? You are under
Yeah.
secrecy, Bart. I know you've been listening to us this whole time.
You can't let anybody know.
Okay? You know what? This is... You are now the GOAT captain. You cannot tell anyone anything that happened today, Bart.
The GOAT captain!
Well, yes.
It was you this entire time? You kidnapped Apollo? Case closed.
Well,
I
you-
mean, I'm not a knight, so I'm not gonna do shit.
Okay. Bart's my secretary now, so he better not go away. He's excellent at what he does.
He is. I took a look here. It's going up. Riveting words.
I know, right? It's poetry. He could be a scat artist.
Could.
Like every time he just goes do and he goes ah, and then he goes do. And then, exactly.
Is really that part is really gripping.
I agree. He's a masterpiece. You really found a good one with Bart. He's a significant part of my life now.
I'm glad to have given that to you, then.
Indeed.
All right. Right. I need the book copy. So.
Oh right, I have it right here. Here you go.
Okay.
Ta-da! And then there's the book and query. Where is it? And then, yes, it's right here. There you go. You're the only one who has this because
I'll see what I can do.
omitted from pages stuff. But I trust you. You're smart about notes. And
For all it's worth,
mhm.
with the odd information and, in all honesty, my hesitance about Zaroff after all this stuff. I want to take the Sleepwalker a little more seriously. Not play into his game. I feel like I'm being tricked, I'll be honest. I want to see how close we can fly to the sun with this one.
I trust you.
I appreciate that.
Exactly. We have each other's backs.
That we do. Alright. I should go check in on Paige.
Okay. Would you like a kanji to take home with you?
Yes, I would.
It's the very least I could do after you helped me so much today.
Did I really do much? Besides induce a breakdown?
Perhaps, but at least I had to have a breakdown with you.
Yay!
I probably should message Paige back. She's been messaging me today and I've not even responded back to her.
Wanna drop by to Paige with me?
I guess if I can go quickly. Otherwise,
Yeah,
I'm
let's go to
worried
Wolvenshire.
that I might say too much and she'll be like, what is happening? Why doesn't he pay for pass?
Oh yeah. I mean, I won't tell if you don't tell, but
No, the one thing I will not do is I don't put anyone in a position of having to justify what I have done. So I am going to go to the castle and pay for a pass.
all right then.
Okay, pass and book and writing in book.
I already did my pass, so I should be fine.
Oh, you did. It was just a longer while ago. Okay, I understand. Name Olivier Kandide. Date is not the day that Skylar put down, because I am back in time. Purpose. Page? Question? No, page.
I love that we all personally keep our own times.
But of course,
I love that that's, I love that everyone gets to be unique with what time it is for them.
Exactly. Oh, sorry. Okay. There's it. Is. No, I'll be fine. I know how to
I
go.
do like how nice and warm Wolvenshire is, isn't it?
Somewhat. It's a lot of snow. Hello.
Lots of snow, yeah. The snow is a little cool, but, not as cold as the end gets.
I guess it is true. One thing about Wolvenshire is that it is very straightforward to know where to go. So even though I cannot see, I know where to go.
Oh, and here I was sticking close so you could see me.
Oh, I mean, if you wish to, you can, but I don't need to see you to know where I'm going.
Well, if I'm not needed.
Whatever you want to think.
Oh, you got ahead of me.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, you did.
I'm here.
I tripped them. We should leave the group.
All right, good one. Hello.
Hi, Paige. Here for a spell and here to answer missives.
Hello.
You want me to just do the spell?
Yes.
Alright. It does have the healing spell after effect feeling. You know the one. Just heads up.
Bippity
Alright.
boppity boo.
Alright.
Oh, pretty.
Okay, how's your thoughts? Able to focus in on one thing?
Yep. Oh,
Okay. You two, missives.
Oh, sorry.
Don't mind me.
I did not mind you showing up without notice. It was nice to see you. And thank you for telling me about the tinted glass. It is so nice. I'll be very happy to come along when I can visit you.
yes, I just finished it in there.
That is awesome. I'm so glad.
I was trying to distract myself.
Hey,
Sincerely felt-
Paige, you should. Olivier, you should tell Paige about the event you're planning.
Oh, yes. I am planning a very big event. I am going to be hosting a bachelor.
Hey, what?
A bachelor. Well, I am an eligible bachelor. And all of my friends are invited to take part in the competition to see who is the most worthy of being worthy to be with me, potentially, in the future. All my friends. Everyone. And you are invited.
Eh? Me?
Yes.
Yes.
Because you're my friend.
Oh. Alright. I don't really know what this is.
So what will happen is I will be the center of the spotlight. All my friends enter on the competition, and your goal is through a series of challenges and different date opportunities. Everyone will compete, and at the end of the competition, I will select one person. Well, actually, it's sort of be a sort of tiering system. So it'd be small a lot of people at first, and then get smaller out each group. Eventually, like a tournament almost, like a friendship tournament. And then at the very end, there will be two people left standing, and whoever wins will be the person who I am meant to have the strongest connection with forever.
Oh,
Yes.
I see. That makes sense.
Exactly. So yes.
Exactly.
So I am planning it. I felt
And
about it
just
for
to
a
be
while.
clear, I'm not going easy on the competition.
Yes, everyone who takes part is expected to try their best. You know.
Alright. I suppose I will try my best then.
Okay. It should probably be fair a little while, but I am starting to get invitations sent out now, and then I'm going to plan it. Everything will be good. And Skylar will help me plan it, even though Skylar is also taking part. But you know, it does not mean that they will have any.
That way I
advantages.
can cheat and win.
No, you're not cheat and win. Is that how it works?
It's how it works.
But anyways, so yes, I wanted to invite you before I forgot, because you are a close friend of mine.
I'm glad you consider me close friend. I consider you one of my closest as well.
Wonderful. There'll be a lot of people around, and a lot of my friends. Some people will be closer than others. Other people who are friends, but perhaps not friends, can still take part, but they probably won't get too far. And that is okay.
Well, you are a very popular man.
Well, thank you. I try. Though apparently Skylar has plans to make me even more popular.
Oh no.
I'm giving Olivier a makeover.
Yes.
Be careful. People might not be able to handle it.
That's the whole point.
Oh.
Everything is at stake.
We're going
we must
to-
make sure that this competition goes well. Everything is at stake.
We are going to
everything?
sit down, Olivier.
Yes.
We are going to sit down and create a look for you that will wow everyone.
Do I need to plan a consultation? Do we go and we plan out the
Yes,
perfect
we are
look?
going to have a consultation about this.
I don't know if he can look any better.
See,
Oh,
this is
it's
what Skylar says as well,
difficult,
but we're going to
believe
do
me.
it. This is also our means of being able to prove that Skylar is the most immaculate, because if he can make me look hotter than I already do, then we know that Skylar is the best.
Exactly.
Okay.
Olivier is the perfect chiseled canvas.
I am the canvas.
And
I mean, I'm not disagreeing.
must create art that complements the canvas, allows its beauty to be visible, and doesn't tarnish it.
Exactly.
Well, I will look forward to see how you can make him hotter. Really does seem like an
difficult-
impossible task.
It is a very difficult task, but once I'm done, he'll be almost as hot as me.
Okay.
Exactly. We'll even have a song and dance number. It'll be beautiful.
Wait, hold on, we didn't discuss that part!
Oh no!
Oh no, you have to now. No,
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 I-
no, no.
Oh,
Sure.
wait, is
You
it the
have
popular
to.
thing? Oh,
Technically,
yeah,
you
that.
already did it, so it does not have to happen twice.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we already had a song and dance number. Well, you didn't sing.
Was this?
Only I sang.
I guess it's fair. We'll plan it out. This is going to be a whole operation.
We'll open with we'll have a song number before anything starts, like in the preparation room.
Oh my goodness, this could be a whole musical.
Yes, it'll actually be a musical
It'll be better at a musical featuring Olivier. This is my dream come true. It's going to be improv. Everything I am good at, this is what I am made for.
I'll write a song. I'll write a song to introduce you.
I cannot handle this.
Yeah, you are too cute.
This is going to be. You do not understand, Paige. Everything. This is the biggest I have ever. I'm literally. This is like those moments where people are posing in excitement.
Olivier,
That is me.
he'll make you gay.
This is so. I can't even. I'm literally. My brain cannot handle the amount of excitement I am currently feeling. Oh. I am going to be
I'm
Prevenger on that
that I
stage.
disconnected my ears.
I think it is rather cute seeing you so excited.
I am thrilled. It is. I can't even tell you. I cannot spoil it. It'll be too much.
It'd be too much. Your brain would explode.
Well, I don't want that, so I will eagerly await. I want no spoilers.
No spoilers.
Okay. I should let you get back to your business. I have detracted this too far.
No, I enjoy whenever tangents caused by Olivier.
I'm sorry. You know, again, if my purpose is in life is to do what I can. I have been long in the shadows, and now I must be ready to be in this path.
I mean, you
for
know,
the good of all people.
I mean, you know, whoever wins, like, there's the opportunity to get the perfect, like, husband material. Like,
Exactly.
This man
this is my life.
has worked on
prepared my whole life
becoming
for this.
husband material.
I am a house husband. That is who I am. It is my destiny.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, buddy. Okay. All right.
All right.
I'm going to go back home. And Skylar, you and I will talk.
Yes.
We
We will
plan this out.
talk. This will be perfect.
I agree.
This will be perfect and completely healthy.
Yes, we already talked
Well,
about
that makes me concerned.
It is Skylar.
What?
Nothing. It is fine. We are very healthy right now. Do not worry. We are fine. Everyone is in the same boat, so it's okay.
Are you two okay?
No.
Absolutely
That is fair.
terrible.
No, I'm not either. That's why I was up on the roof.
We are all coping. It is great.
I cope by building.
Yes. It is. We will be fine. This is something I have been planning for a very long time. That is no debate.
I see.
It's just easy to get hyperfixated on it because it is a good thing.
That's good. Even if I was not participating, I would support you in whatever you wanted to do.
Well, you would be guaranteed unless you decided for some moral reason you didn't want to take part. I'd be very sad if you did though, because you are a friend of mine, and I want all my friends to take part.
It's
I will
going
be
to be a
there.
fun game. You know, even those that lose, it is all in good fun.
Exactly.
It's only the person in last place. Olivier will never speak to that person again.
That was not a condition I said to be take place.
Nope, that's how it works.
Let's me to toss in some random person. Who's some person I do not care for? That's like nobody. There's nobody.
I'm not very good at games. I think I might come in last.
I doubt it. You'll be fine. I have faith in you, Paige.
Oh no. The pressure.
The pressure is on. Yeah,
Exactly.
Paige, don't fail, or else Olivier will hate you forever.
Skylar!
Oh no.
I would never. No, I would never hate you. Be
One
horrible.
of the worst outcomes.
No, you heard it. No taking it back.
Suppose I have to try extra hard.
It's fair. Well, you know, perhaps before the event starts, I may need your help planning out some of the games and things. Skylar can do something,
Oh.
not everything. I need ideas.
I will help, of course.
I appreciate it. We have to pick a good place as well. We need to scout out. I think like the end makes sense. Or I could do it everywhere. It could be a trans-dimensional bachelor.
Cross realm
Exactly.
game.
That would be incredible.
Exactly. It is going to work. We're going to have so many good things planning. Alright. I need to go to bed soon. You probably do too.
Alright.
You probably need to as well.
What? I have so much building to do, I can't sleep.
Okay.
And I have
So, you know, make sure you give yourself a few weeks, because if you're taking part in this bachelor, you want to have all the energy you have. So if you
Yeah,
know, if
true.
you're tired, then you'll be in trouble.
True.
You don't want to fall asleep during a date.
Yeah.
That'd be very sad.
Well, I mean, you could fall asleep right after, though.
That's fair.
Okay, I'm going. I am
All right.
forgetting myself. Right,
You can use the waste stone.
I shall. That's what I'm doing. Alright, you two have a good evening. You're both wonderful. And
You're more wonderful.
Good night, Olivier.
good night. I am wonderful. I am so wonderful. Wee. Okay. Alright. We have our game plan, everyone. We are geniuses. Everything is going to go very well. You know, everything is probably out of order. We are missing a lot of things. But it's okay. You know, we have everything as best we can. And that is alright. Well, I did not expect today to go as it did. Which I suppose is every day, really. Well, let us. That's right. Is it the other one? I think it might be somewhere else.
She's blue.
Oh, sorry. I had the feeling urge to dance. I could not do anything physically while I was taking care of business. It's too important. Okay, my book is in here. Where is it? This one? Yes. Yeah, that is fair. But I do promise this though. If I can't even. I'm not even going to put it into words. Because my friends. I don't want any of them to be goblins. I really don't. Also, who would have thought that I would spend all day with Skylar? Of all people. But okay. This is entry number...
Eggs.
33. Entry 33. Okay, woke up and got down to business. Page Winder and Skylar came by to say hello. I showed them my housing upgrades. Skylar asked to speak with me on his own, expressed concerns about Zorth. Apparently, Winter knew about... Oh, actually, sorry, hold on. Is it? I don't know. Let me check. It's a secret book. Secret book? Where are you? You in here, perhaps? As you can see... Yes. It's actually satisfying. Also, I need to make sure I'm being careful about what I'm writing. This might actually be a secret journal entry again, because this is too secret. I cannot share everything that is happening. So, actually, never mind. Putting this back down. Secret book. You don't want to spoil everything. You cannot let any random people know about the bachelor. That would be problematic. The 33. 33 is the new one, right? Is it not? See, because this one is 32. And then this is 30. Right? Because Flame Festival? That stuff is right. I think so, right? Am I wrong? Okay, so that's it. So that's the pages. Right, okay, so go back here. This is the secret one, right now. This one is 30. Wait a minute, hold on. 31. No, it is 33. Okay, we are right. It is. I am right. This is the next one. 33. Because all these ones do not coincide. Okay. 33. Okay. Apparently Winter knew about Zorth. But Zorth has told Skylar... Oh, sorry. From an earlier time than Zorth had told Skylar Dear Princess Celestia, today I questioned the humanity of my best friend. You know, that is sort of what we are doing every time, is it not? Writing a letter to ourselves in the future. Skylar, according to a journal, Skylar found. Skylar and I both had potential crises about the people we care about. I took Skylar to Shadow's Edge because they were curious about the experimentation my mother did on me to give me my abilities, which are still not working. Skylar attempted to figure out the code that was written in my father's journal. Not sure if that will lead anywhere. Let's see here. What is it? Did we have Skylar and I return back? Skylar shared thoughts that Arlo could potentially be a goblin. I refuse to admit that the only way to prove that Arlo isn't a goblin is to ensure that if he is, he has every... no, I don't know. Lost a bachelor. Now, rather than too far out. Skylar will help me plan. Invite all my friends to join and take part. If Arlo does not win and does not prove he is not a goblin, I shall kill him. If Arlo proves that he is not a goblin, he's a goblin, then he will win the competition. And we would be destined blessed be together forever. Thank you. I just sneeze. Actually, the logic does not make sense. Sorry. If Allah wins the competition, he proves he is not a goblin. That makes more sense instead of him proving that. And now I know. Okay, and then invited page. Be part of the competition. Huzzah! Alright. I think it's the key moments, right? Nothing else is important than that. Anything else we need to mention? I'm forgetting. There's a lot, but I also do not know if it is any more than what it technically as it summary was. This is fair. It's a blur to me too. Obviously, that's why I'm asking. Oh, good point. Why now? Mentioned that a search party was headed for Helia. No sign of her anywhere. Okay. Oh yeah. Arlo is blue. Why didn't he tell me? Okay. I think this is everything, no? Nothing else. Oh, yeah. Let me pass away now. Let me pass these goes with these ones. There we go. Okay. See my mailbox? It's so specific. Why have you gotten more mail? Nope, no mail. We're good. Alright, good night, Sick Mouse. See you later. Okay. I think we're good to go. Lovely. Alright. Well. It's time to go to bed. So. My brain is dead. But this was worth it, no? We definitely did not crash out and have a moment of distress and, you know, total uncertainty about everything we know and nothing care about. And all I can think about the fact is that perhaps if there was a goblin, I slept in the same bed as a goblin who's pretending to be my best friend, who I made my best friend because I trust him and now I'm uncertain of myself and I don't want to not trust Arlo because he's my only person I care about that much. Except perhaps Skylar and Befar. Yeah. That's about it. So, I don't know. Anyways, I think it's time for me to go to bed because I'm tired. So, I wish you all a good night. Oh, yes, the shadow. Sorry. The book. There's a thing. The thing that the sleepwalker wrote. I forgot it down. I didn't even put it in. Hold on. It is, sleepwalker. What? Not. That Skylar found. Mentioned. Something about the shadow's skin. Skylar says it is a type of dagger. How do I go about finding that? There we go. I forgot about that. What? You know, Sleepwalker takes that. I'm going to take over everything you're trying to do with the Bachelor. You will not get me. I will not fall into your traps. Everything's fine, alright. Everything is totally fine. We are definitely not having problems. Not at all. Well, on that note, it is time to go to sleep. So, I bid you all adieu. Have a very nice night. Yeah. Alright, good night everyone. Bye. Hey. Hi, everybody. Can we sleep now? We'll probably get to sleep soon. Don't worry. It's time to get to bed very shortly. But hi, everybody. How's it going? How did you enjoy the lore? Did you guys have fun? I know I did. It's one of those days where you get to figure out, you know, we get to have fun and determine whether or not this is all planned or not. I know, I'm so sorry, you're not going to have Wi-Fi. Well, hey, if it's any consolation to you, The Bachelor won't probably happen until after you have Wi-Fi. So, you know, you have time to prepare. Though I will warn you that Fang comes back next week. On the 2nd, I think, is when his vacation is over. So, just a heads up. I don't know what will happen at that time. I know you won't be able to because you'll be gone with Wi-Fi, but I know that's when he's coming back. So, blame him. You know, we can fight him together. Also, you're fine, Carly. I know. He's so mean. He always does it when he does it when I'm at work too. It's like, why? Why does this man do this to us? He's so rude. I know. Back when I had a job, he streamed during work. Exactly. He's so mean. It's like he plans around it. I think he sometimes just avoids this on purpose. Clearly. But anyway, y'all, we're gonna get to bed. This is a fun time, though. I had a blast tonight. This was a very enjoyable time. We're gonna go raid Leonie, who plays Paige. I think it'd be nice to go say hi to her and send her some love. Thank you to everyone. Like, we had tons of people come to support the streams today, so I just want to say a special shout out to K-Bogey for the raid on Twitch, to Madison for the raid on YouTube. It was really nice to have you all around here. It was great and beautiful. Yes, you know what? We love you too, Cobra. I can speak for myself as well as everyone else. We are glad you are here. And everyone else who's here, just say thank you. It was a pleasure to have you all around. We're definitely going to head to bed. Tomorrow's Friday. Well, actually, technically it's a day for me, but tomorrow's Friday. So enjoy all that has to offer, and we get to look forward to more fun on the weekend, you know? And obviously, there's still even more things to figure out. Like there's like, what about the book that Olivier said he's missing? What about the book that the Sleepwalker has that usually is missing? What stuff is there? What stuff we not even get to tonight? We'll find out. But yes, Cobra, I hope your movie goes well. If we don't hear from you outside of like Discord stuff, I will be praying. You got this. I understand that there's a lot of things up in the air still, but we appreciate you. Make a lore thread. Yes, Sam, make a lore thread. Make people talk about my lore. I want to see it happen because no one ever does. That's me selfishly saying I want it so bad. Cobra does. If even all I have is Cobra, I really couldn't complain. I've got the biggest section in Cobra's notes. That is a trophy I will put on my shelf for the rest of my life. It's like, yay, someone cares. So, at any rate, though, we're going to go raid Leone. So, come with me, and we'll be in a world of pure imagination. There we go. Put those all through. I'm so glad I did my Genshin and Star Rail checks earlier today, because I would not want to stay up later than this. I should have known. This is what happens when I start doing PSNP late. We just go later. Some things never change. But yeah, y'all are great. Yes, please stay safe. And yes, Cobra, enjoy your trip. Please, if you want to, message in Discord, whether it be to DM or message Kate, or just message in the public Discord if you can. Gotta get threads at least. Yeah, probably should. Probably not a bad idea. But yeah, we will look forward to seeing you when you get back. I also understand you'll have very valuable resources, so do what you can. Or tweet, or Blue Sky. Big channels scare me. That's also totally fair. I totally get it. Good night, Tafoya. Thanks for everyone for being here. It was great. Oh, I accidentally just unplugged my headset, but who cares? Because we're gonna be moving anyway. But right, okay. I will definitely reach out then. But yes, anyways, y'all are great. Good night. Sweet dreams, y'all. Thanks for chilling tonight. This was a blast. Yeah, we'll talk more soon. All right. Bye, everybody.
Mm.